Okay, hello everyone. I don't know why Stardew Valley has been a little bit fussy over the recent days, but let's see if we can get it to load up and hopefully we can start getting... Oh wait, hang on a minute, that's because I don't have... Whoops, I had the wrong game selected. Okay, so this should be coming through. Let's just... Yep, there we go. Okay. And also, apparently my headphones have decided to not work, so I can't hear any sound, which is great. Which is absolutely great. This weekend has not been good for me. It has not been good for me at all. So anyway, we will load into our stream farm. We are just about on day 2 of fall. Things have just started getting set up and we will be heading into the game once it obviously loads up. So how has everyone's Saturday been so far? Mine has been slightly disastrous. Let's just say that. Slightly disastrous. Okay, say hello to our kitty and see what the weather report for tomorrow is. Cloudy with gust of winds, which means it is going to be nice and sunny, and the spirits are somewhat annoyed, so we don't really want to go down into the mines, but what we will do instead is probably have a look at our personal little quarry area and then manage things from there. So anything that needs to go in there, it doesn't look like. New crafting recipe. And oh yes, still haven't had time to actually fix my game. So there are a couple of things where it's a bit iffy in terms of actually properly aligning with the items, but I'll be getting to that and trying to fix it after this stream today. It's nothing major, it's just more of an inconvenience than anything. So we can have a look down here. Are there any kiwis that are ready to harvest? And doesn't look like it. Okay. And everything else seems to be alright. Our 3 little ancient fruits seem to be doing absolutely fine there. So we did get a wisteria tree from Abigail, and I'm trying to think, do we want to grow that or do we want to actually sell it? And admittedly, at the moment, my instinct is to sell it. Oh, and yes, we need to plant those rare seeds as well. Thankfully, we have got a couple of speed grow somewhere. I know, I just saw it. Anyway, we will put that in there, and we have got all of those clams as well. And then we can come over here, probably put the wheat seeds that we have into there. And then we just have a quick look. We seem to be fine for that, and we can hurry over back here and find a little spot to put those rare seeds. So there we go, deluxe speed grow, pick out 2 of those. And where do we want to put this? Because ideally we probably want to make sure we have, let's see, can we make another, well, we can do a standard sprinkler. So yeah, let's just do that, have a tiny little quick one, and we could probably put that down here. So if we just, oh, a bit too far, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, put that down. Okay, and then obviously we only want 1 and 2 rare seeds and 1 and 2 speed grow. So there we go, rare gemberry is planted. And we can have a look here. How is this going? It looks like it's still processing things. Put the clay that we just dug up there, and let's head to our little quarry area. Okay, we have got a couple of rare fruits from the fruit bats, including little apricot here, which we may keep for the Stardew Valley Fair. I can never quite remember what its name is. And personal quarry, we have a few things, a couple of bits of gold. And I've just been informed that the game has no sound, so it's not just my headphones, it is the game itself that is misbehaving a little bit, and I'm not 100% sure why, because we were having it sound absolutely fine a couple of days ago. So I may take a bit of a quick break momentarily to try and see if we can sort that out, but hopefully not having any of the game sounds isn't too detrimental to the stream. Okay, so that's the little quarry cleared out, and our pickaxe is steel. So we need 10,000 gold to upgrade that to gold if we so wanted. So here we go into there. And then we'll probably just put all of that into the chest here and let it refine those items. So we don't actually have any gold bars there that I can see. I think we used them all up for the standard or the deluxe sprinklers, not the standard ones. Anyway, let's just go back here. We have a couple of geodes that we can put there. And what else can we do? That looks fine. Back into here. And I think, yes, we'll put the apricot in there, because we will want to keep something around for the festival, and also probably put the plum in the fridge just so we have that item there. You can see we've got a few different things, so hopefully when we go through to the Stardew Valley Fair, everything should be fine. So now let's actually just toss that into the bin, or the shipping bin rather, not the toss it out the way completely, but let's just go to the beach and see how things are. And we have completed the full foraging bundle already, thanks to a few opportune forageables that we found in other areas, so we don't have to look out for any of those items. Okay, and we've got a cut scene. I think this is a new one that I've not actually seen. I believe this is from the game update 1.5. Ah, hello there, Positron. You showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Lewis, all you did was hold the nails. Yeah, whoops. Ahem, ignore her. Now, let me explain. You see, with Sugarberry Farm back in business, the local economy has really been picking up. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. So, Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can post bigger jobs than would make sense for the old billboard outside Pierre's. Yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you could just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. Hint, hint, hint. And yes, I look forward to helping. I thought so. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Positron. And Robin seems quite happy as well. So, can we say that you're on board? Okay, that was bad. Well, I'm sure you're busy, so we won't keep you away from your work any longer. As always, I appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care, Positron. Okay, so there we go. And it is Tuesday, so Pierre's will be open. We can have a quick look outside at the bulletin board there just to see if there's anything of interest. Fresh refined quartz from the wizard. Yep, we'll take that. We have plenty of them. And okay, it is Penny's birthday today. So what can we get her that she would enjoy? Well, I think we've got at least a couple of emeralds around, and we've also got some kiwis that we could probably give her. So yes, let's actually make a start on seeing if we can get some birthday gifts out. And just a quick check on some of these trash cans. Okay, nothing overly of interest. And up to the bulletin board here. Okay, so we have 2 quest items that we can have. So aquatic overpopulation. For unknown reasons, the local population of albacore has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce their numbers, from Demetrius. Or from Robin. I'm putting on a little promotion just for fun. If anyone can collect 1,000, oh my goodness, okay, I initially read that as 100 and I went, yeah, that's fine, but no, 1,000 pieces of stone in a week, they'll earn a reward, and you can keep the stone. Well, seeing as we needed to do some fishing, let's accept Demetrius's one, and does that? Yep, it does give us an bit of information about that, so we have 6 days to catch 10 albacore tuna. So we'll obviously swing back to the farm after we just checked the beach. Although thinking about it, I probably should have actually grabbed our fishing rod first and then come down here, but never mind. We were able to see that cutscene for the bulletin board anyway. Oh, and look at that, we have refined quartz ready available from the gosh, I can't think of the word. From the recycling machine. And yeah, speaking of recycling machine, we actually had something we needed to put in there. So let's actually just go back and remember to do that, which is always nice to do. So there we go, that's done. And we need to have a look and head over to the wizard's tower and give him that refined quartz that he was asking for. Then obviously swing back to the farm, grab a gift for Penny for her birthday, grab our fishing rod and do a bit of fishing. So we can obviously start filling in some more of the community centre fish pond bundle and get that in a bit of progress. And let's just have a look at the Tailor Mouse up here. Let's see what they have, anything of interest that I might want to buy, like that one. That looks quite nice. Okay, not for today, and at 1,000 gold it's a little bit out of my current budget. So speaking of, let's just have a look at the hats here as well. Do we have anything that I might want to get? Nope, I think we are fine with that. Obviously, the more achievements you get in the game, the more hats you get, whereas the Tailor Mouse is a little mod add-on that just sells random clothes from a couple of additional modded packages. So that selection, I believe, should change every single day. And what on earth is this? A daisy, right? Okay, I don't think I've seen that before. Okay, so where is the wizard? Okay, well, he's not up here. Is he perhaps down in his basement? Can we actually get access to that? Yes, we can. And we get a cutscene. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. Yeah, I think this is part of the Stardew Valley Expanded rather than in the game itself, because I think I recall seeing some of these. So this room is filled with magical books. And being inquisitive as we are, we grab a book and start reading the content. Oh, it doesn't look like it's anything that we are too well aware of, and the wizard just suddenly teleports in. What are you doing? I only allow those we trust down here. So we're a tiny bit speechless. The book in your hand is over 100 years old. It outlines the magical properties of a number of mystical plants. Recently, I was fortunate enough to obtain several seeds of ancient fruit, previously believed to be long extinct, and I'm cultivating them outside. Oh, me too! I've got some as well. I hope to study their arcane energies as they grow. The world holds countless mysteries waiting to be discovered and studied. Our knowledge of some of these mysteries has been passed down among magic practitioners through these books for many generations. Visitors from the town here are rare, and not one of them has been drawn to my books, Positron. If you choose to pursue deeper arcane knowledge, I'll be delighted to assist. Perhaps one day I'll teach you some light magic, such as changing your appearance. I seem to be quite enthused by that. Glad to see the prospect excites you. You're a true seeker of knowledge. Considering your connection with Junimos and arcane potential, I grant you permission to enter my basement. I only ask you stay away from the Shrine of Illusions and the Warp Hall. Other than those restrictions, browse any books in my collection that interest you. Don't open them too far, as it could crack the spines. Some of these books are many hundreds of years old. Oh good, someone else who doesn't like book spines being cracked on books. Oh good. My husband is just so amused that I am so sensitive to books being used like that. Okay, so anyway, whoop, and missed the door. So you wanted a refined quartz. There we go, completed. 150 gold. And let's head back up to our farm and grab those few items that we want for some other aspects. So this daisy, a cute little flower used in herbal medicine, also good for crown making. So I think that is once again a Stardew Valley Expanded item, because I don't believe I've ever seen that in the game itself. But then again, I've not really delved too deep into the mysteries of like game version 1.4 and game version 1.5, so you know, there might be some things where I kind of go like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's a mod or the game itself. But anyway, let's just head back up. Our mahogany trees seem to be doing all right, and actually let's have a look at the tappers, and that seems to be, we don't seem to have any, I was going to say, we don't seem to have any wayward trees growing where they shouldn't be, but there just was one there. Okay, so nothing on the tappers. There is a seed there which we don't want, and another little daisy. How much do these sell for? Okay, only 11 each. So they are probably worth keeping around just for a brief snack. So what else do we have? We can put all of those items in there. And then also come over here. Anything that we want from here? It doesn't look like it. Okay. We could probably take the battery pack because I believe I have that stored somewhere else. Yep, I've got it there. So we have 6 battery packs available for that. And what else? Well, obviously we want to keep some of these prawns and cockles and whatnot in our fridge, as well as the daisy. Acorn goes down here, and just have a brief consideration. So we saw that Penny likes kiwi fruit, so we can give her one of those. We've got enough to make at least some seeds for, and then we want to grab our fishing rod. If I can at all remember where we put that. Was it over here, I think? Yes, it was. Okay. So get rid of the sword and put the fishing rod into first place. Have a quick check over at the crab tide pool, fish pond, that's the word, fish pond. So we just have a tiny bit of crab roe there, sells for 80 gold, but gives us 50 energy. So I think we will take that with us to the beach. And then from there we'll probably just spend, I was going to say spend the day fishing, but no, it's getting quite late. So what we want to do is just have a look at Stardew Valley, and we wanted the sturgeon. Okay, sturgeon can be caught in the mountain lake during summer. Dang it, so we missed that one. Okay, so we missed that one. So we don't want that. We want the other item. So the fish tank. Let me just have a look. So yes, okay, so we need... Basically, we want to go and fish in the river because there are a bunch of fish there that are only available when it's raining. And then obviously we have the ocean fish bundle, which I think we managed to complete. And also we want to get the walleye as well. Okay, let me just have a quick look. So fish tank. So we have the river fish, night fishing and lake fishing. So we need to complete that We can only complete that in winter unless we find something from the traveling merchant. So we need a catfish and a tiger trout. So catfish found in the rivers, fall, only when raining, and tiger trout found in rivers, fall and winter. And then the walleye found in rivers, lakes, forest ponds, 12 p.m. to 2 a.m, fall during rain. Okay, so basically, yeah, we just want to go to the river in town and fish away there. I was so sure that the sturgeon was available in autumn, but apparently not, so we missed our opportunity to get that during summer. And no worries, the glittering boulder is kind of the least interesting reward that I find in the game anyway, so let's just go over here as far as we can go and get this. And because I somehow do not have sound for my game, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that little exclamation mark to pop up over my head rather than listening to the sound of the fish actually biting. So this was also a bad luck day, so I don't know if that affects quite how regularly the fish are actually going to bite. But we can just keep down here and fish away. We have plenty of food. We're starting from basically full energy. And let's just see how we are doing for today. And of course I keep on looking away and keep on thinking I see the little exclamation mark, but no. Okay, are you going to behave? Are you going to behave? And yes, we're going to be able to get you. Okay, there we go. That's a catfish there. And probably, obviously, and needless to say, when we go fishing for sturgeons, we are going to be picking up quite a few of them to keep in a personal little fish pond, because that roe that they provide is going to be sell for a decent amount of money, and it'll be nice to keep that around, as well as a couple of other different types of fish, just to make sure that we have a variety of them available for food and cooking. And of course, speaking of cooking, when we manage to actually get the greenhouse up and complete as well, there's going to be a consideration for what we grow in there, because obviously ancient fruit is going to be the best, just in terms of how much that sells for. But we probably also want to keep in mind the amount of growing space that we'll have for seasonal, well, not seasonal dishes, but the items and ingredients for various dishes. For instance, like I have said, we probably want to have items around for the spicy eel and lucky lunch. So we're going to have to double check that we keep around enough of those plants so that we can make that on a regular basis. And then of course, other than that, probably prioritize some other items, like maybe grapes for wine, or we can pivot and instead look at making some sodas instead, because that is one of the mods that I have, and I actually find it a lot more interesting going for some of the soda makers and soda machines than going for the wine. It just seems to be a bit more interesting to me, and you get a bit more variety. Okay, so we've got a shad. Was that one of the ones that we wanted? I can't quite remember. I'm not very good at remembering these kinds of things offhand. Unfortunately, I do tend to need to either write down or reference things back to ensure that I have them all, but I do know that we have the walleye, yes, which we need. Nope, we don't need a shad. We do need a catfish. Okay, so basically just keep fishing. And okay, it was a tiger trout, but unfortunately 7 p.m. I think, yes, we've gone past that, so we're not going to be able to find that. Oh, okay, and we just pull up a green algae just as we are finishing. So we may need, let me just have a double check. So, okay, tiger trout does not need to be caught in the rain, so that is good for us. we can come back and attempt catching that at some other time. Otherwise, we obviously just have the sturgeon and a couple of other ones that need to be caught. Let's just go and collect all of the daisies that are around, obviously. And then go in here and put a few more items into the fish tank bundle request. So river fish, there we go, 1 catfish. And the night fishing bundle, so we want a walleye, there we go, bundle complete. So what do we get? We get a small glow ring, which is a bit redundant because we have got, well, we've got the glowstone ring, which emits a constant light, and then a standard glow ring itself. And then I think that is all of it, but let's just actually put that on because that will give us an even bigger radius of light. Oh my goodness, look at how large that is. So yeah, yes, all of the like magnet rings and glowstone rings do not duplicate, that's the wrong word, but they do, yes, I've completely forgotten what the word might be. But basically, it's like if you have one glowstone ring on and then you put a second one on, then the radius that you, or the radius of light that you get is increased. And we never gave that kiwi to Penny, did we? Ah, never mind. I know it's going to be a slight annoyance because she doesn't have, or like we can give it to her tomorrow, but obviously it's not quite going to be as we had anticipated because we're not going to get the bonus from it being her birthday, but oh well. Okay, so do any of these fish actually get used for anything? So smallmouth bass and catfish. Let's just have a look. So smallmouth bass. Nope. Catfish, well, it's a loved gift by Willy, but nothing that's overly essential. Then bream and shad. So bream, where are you? Well, shad is there, so just a river fish bundle. And then let me just have a look. No, that looks to be about it. And obviously the albacore, we will just need to find that in the ocean during fall and winter. So we will probably set things up so that we can go and do some ocean fishing tomorrow, because we have almost all of our plants are going to be watered with naturally the sprinklers. We don't have to exert that much energy to ensure that those are all going to grow fine. So let's go to sleep for the night. And let's just see, we have a few things, mostly the 2,500 from that wisteria tree, which we have just sold. So let's head into spring at day 3. And obviously let's check the weather report. Going to rain all day tomorrow, okay. Oops, I didn't mean to check that again. Fortune teller. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed, and just check the Queen of Sauce just to make sure that we didn't miss a recipe. Okay, so 1 bunch of amaranth, so yes, we will accept that, though we will need to go and actually buy some seeds, so we won't be able to do that immediately. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. No, I thought we had the watering can selected. We just want to quickly do that, and we also have a bunch of kiwis available, as well as some corn and another ancient fruit. So can we actually get that one last gold quality corn that we needed for one of the community center bundles? The answer is yes, we can. So we just need to sort through our items, and then we can naturally go and sell some of these and make sure that we complete that community center bundle. sell pretty much all of the kiwis bar one because we want to go and give Penny a gift. Let's go back up here. So there we go, 4 gold corn, so we can put 3 back into there, and obviously the ancient fruit as well because we want to keep that around for some seed making when we get to that point, which hopefully should be before the end of the season. Anything in here that we are particularly wanting? The answer is no. So we need to just obviously chuck all of these things into the shipping bin because Pierre's is not open on Wednesdays, annoyingly enough. Everything looks good. Put the watering can back there. Have a quick check in the fruit bat cave and our personal quarry just to see if we have anything new there. I can't quite remember actually how often the fruit bat cave regenerates. I don't think it's a week, but it's obviously not every day or every other day. It's no real hardship for me to just come through and check it every day anyway, because we've got it right there. It doesn't take that much time. And also we can just quickly clear out all of these items from our little personal quarry. And then head down the stairs, see if there's anything of interest there. Okay, a bit of gold and a bit of copper. So nothing too amazing, but it's better than nothing. So we'll go and put all of those back into the chest that we have for that. Let the furnaces refine it, and head over to the ocean to do some fishing for the day. So all of that, and also the frozen geode, which goes in here. So we don't really have much that we can say, oh yes, we want to go and crack these open. I tend to keep that for when we have a decent amount of them. Oh, there's a daisy up there. There we go. Grab that. That is some quick, easy energy for us. And quickly check around here as well. Anything? Wild plum, we'll grab that because we obviously want that for the plum pudding recipe just in case. And it is a forageable, and we do have the recipe for the fall foraging seeds. It's still nice to make sure that we have at least some of them. So that might be one thing that we actually do for the greenhouse when we get that repaired, is obviously go through and make sure that we have at least some of the spring, summer, autumn and winter foraging seeds available to plant, so we can get some of the items from that, like the common mushroom, the hazelnuts, and any others that come through and need to be, or that are part of recipes but are just from the foraging items rather than the specific, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, we have got some bubbles here, so let's just have a quick look. See if, oh, okay, nope, that wasn't worth it. Didn't even get a bite before they disappeared. Slightly frustrating. But anyway, we can come up here, have a quick check. Just one small clam. And in here we have just kind of general items. So head over and let's see, I think we probably want to get the next iridium fishing rod when we get a bit of money through, because just based on where we are at the moment with the autumnal crops, we should be in a good position for that. The cranberries only take 7 days to grow, and I can't quite remember how long it takes them to produce fruit after the first harvest, but we should be well in the money with those with no issue. And also because they only take 7 days to grow to first harvest, if we get a bunch more money later in the season, we can put some more in and grow a bunch more without needing to necessarily worry about ensuring that we have deluxe speed grow and whatnot available. Okay, so that is good. And actually, speaking of speed grow, I'm pretty sure we got to level 5 of farming, and we took tiller. Crops are worth 10% more. So let me just have a look. So tiller is obviously part of the level 5 one. Okay, so no. Right, so we took tiller at level 5, which means our options for level 10 are artisan. So artisan goods are worth 40% more, and agriculturist, all crops grow 10% faster. So I almost always use artisan, just simply because the or you combine it with the top foraging one, where all forageable items are iridium quality. You get a bunch of pigs around, and you get obviously the you get the truffles that they dig up, and suddenly you are earning a lot of money just from those. So let's just have a look. Okay, yep. So we're all okay on that. We are probably going to be trying to see if we can finish off a couple of skills before the end of the year. And actually we had a journal entry. Oh yes, the Amaranth. I completely forgot about that, yes. I keep on saying that I'm a little bit scatterbrained with that. It's like, it seems to have an issue between going from my short-term memory to actually lodging in the long-term and remembering that yes, we did do X, Y, or Z, and yes, that is why the quest journal thing is flashing, because we accepted one. Okay, so anyway, this should be a pretty easy fish to get. There's tilapia, and obviously we are looking for albacore tuna somewhere around here for Demetrius's shipping, like big shipping order thing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and things are naturally being a bit quiet, a bit more seaweed for the next fish pond that we want to get together. And so yes, I don't know why my game has decided that it's not going to be playing any sounds or anything. So unfortunately that's a little bit aggravating, but when I take a bit of a break, I'll see if I can like restart it and get it working once again. So hopefully we won't have to sit around in silence for too long. And hopefully we'll be able to get a few actual decent fish rather than seaweed or trash items, and actually earn some money to finally get us that new fishing rod that we want. I think it's 7,500, and obviously we also want a bit of money spare for some bait and a lure, just to make things a bit easier on us. Okay, there's another fish. Come on. Yep, perfect catch, and let's see what that is. That is a sardine, not what we wanted. We are wanting albacore tuna, people. Oh. I do find it quite interesting that obviously you have the standard tuna and then you have the albacore. I suppose it does give a bit of variety in terms of the fishing that you can do and items that you can get. So let's just continue on. We need to obviously get that money by about 4:30 so we can go into the shop and get the new fishing rod from Willie. Don't think that's going to happen, so let's just go here and quickly see so how much those go for, and that and that and that and that and that and that, and nope, that is not enough. Yeah, there we go. Iridium rod, 7,500, and then we'd want a treasure hunter, so that's 8,250, plus however much bait we wanted to get as well. So unfortunately, no, we are not going to be able to get that new fishing rod today, but tomorrow we should be able to, seeing as we did chuck an absolute ton of growables into the shipping bin. So those should enable us to get well over 10,000 for the next morning. Okay, this seems to be going all right. We're obviously not getting quite as many fish as I was anticipating. Oh, and it helps if I don't completely miss an indication that we've caught something. So I think obviously also catching the albacore tuna is going to be our priority. We're probably going to swing by the river. Actually, you know what? I completely forgot. Does the albacore need to be caught in rainy weather? Let's actually have a look. So albacore. Nope, it just has fall and winter. And what was the other one that we were wanting to get? That was the tiger trout. So river in the town and forest, fall and winter, but only between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Okay, and the albacore apparently you can only catch between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. and then 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. So we need to go back and let's just have a look. So it's 5 p.m. So basically we need to wait around for another hour here to catch it. Oh well, if we can catch a couple of them tonight, then that will help us towards the the mega shipping bundle anyway. So there we go, there's another anchovy. And just keep an eye on when that little exclamation mark pops up. Like that. And just basically catch a bunch of these, ship them off, get the money for it. And then come back and obviously get the new fishing rod and whatnot. So with obviously the new season as well, we're going to naturally need to keep an eye out on the travelling merchant and see if she has anything of interest that will help us complete that community bundle, because we are getting very, very close to winter without the greenhouse, and we are lacking an awful lot in the animal products, which has been rather unfortunate. Okay, that's a perfect catch. That is a sardine. Anchovy, rather, not a sardine. But anyway, so it's gone 6 p.m. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should start fishing up some albacore if they behave. And the question is, yes, no, maybe, don't know. This just seems to be a standard. Yeah, another little anchovy. We're not going to have much luck with this, are we? We've got, I think, 5 days to get those 10 albacores. And obviously I have no idea what happens if you fail. I just know that once you succeed, you can get a few different things available and a few new options. Whoa, okay, this one's a bit energetic. This might be an albacore. Might be an albacore. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. Our first albacore tuna. Okay, 1 down and 9 to go. That gives me some encouragement and motivation to keep going. So we're definitely not going to reach level 8 of fishing today, unfortunately. But let's just hope we can get a few more albacore tuna before the end of the day. And I don't know if we need to actually keep the tuna in our inventory or in a shipping chest rather than shipping it out, but we'll keep it on hand at least temporarily, and we can see what happens when we get or we manage to complete the quest line. Oh, yep, you are very energetic. You look like an albacore. Please don't lose it. Please don't lose it. Please don't lose it. We're going to lose it. Maybe. Oh, goodness. This just reminds me of when I was trying to get, yep, we lost it. The legendary fish that's on the ocean area. And I tried, I spent so long battling trying to catch it with just basically what I have here, the standard bamboo pole. But hopefully we'll be able to come back tomorrow. We'll have the better fishing rod, bait to encourage more biters, and the treasure bobber lure. So that will get some, hopefully, more treasure chests, and also mean that when we go for them, we won't lose progress when we're actually catching the fish. So that was our second albacore, so 2 down. 20% of the way there. and it's just coming up to 9 p.m. in the game. I think we'll probably stay here until midnight and then head back to the farm. We don't have any teleporter. Gosh, I can't think of words today. I really cannot. I think yesterday the fire alarm did a number on me to begin with, and then today we've had issues with some of the plumbing and appliances, and I think that's just, oh, that's just more occupying my time than actually trying to remember things to do and things to say, rather unfortunately. And, oh, sorry, and I am also missing an absolute ton of fishing indicators, which is also an unfortunate thing. But like I said, we'll be staying around here for another couple of hours and just making sure we get a couple more albacore tuners. Try to, anyway. Because obviously the sooner we can do that, the more time we have to be able to do, well, everything else, basically. Okay, anything else coming up here? And I actually find it kind of weird because in video games, I find that fishing can be the most relaxing thing to do. It's like, I don't mind fishing here in Stardew Valley. I don't mind doing the fishing in Terraria, because in Terraria it gets you a few good items. And before they nerfed it anyway and put specific crates in for post-hard mode, so you couldn't just do a bunch of fishing, hoard all of the crates that you got, get into hard mode, and then open them all up for like new ores and everything. So slightly disappointing. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, I know why they did it. It's just kind of like, yeah, but I liked doing it that way. Oh, and this is probably going to be our last cast as well. Starting to feel exhausted, and 11:30 p.m. as well. So let's just keep our fingers crossed that it's a good one for the albacore tuna. And nope, it is a broken CD. And of course we get some fishing bubbles right as we are planning on heading home. So slightly frustrating. I have 2 broken CDs and a pair of broken glasses that need to be put in there for the recycling machine, and then we will head home. Yes, I am aware, game, it is getting late. Can't you see I'm heading home? We're going to be back on the farm. We're going to be in bed before 2 a.m. Don't worry. Oh goodness. Pam's heading back late. And okay, yeah. I seriously think I need chat to hold me accountable in terms of actually sending out gifts to everyone, because I've completely forgotten to give one to Penny once again. And I also managed to actually ship all of the kiwi fruits rather than reserving one for her, but we should be fine, seeing as we are getting quite a lot of kiwi fruits through anyway. And we also never put the corn into the community centre bundle. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I just get distracted with so many things. But anyway, we'll keep those. The albacore, yep, will go into there, as will the seaweed. And then we also want to put that wild plum in there, just so we can use that and take the daisies back. Did we say hello to our cat? I can't remember. No, we did not. So go to sleep for the night and we can see how much money we made. There you go, 2,600. So that is probably not the 10,000 total I was hoping for. Let's just have a look. No, okay, 9,000. We are 1,000 short. Say hello to our kitty, and it is raining today, which means we don't need to do even that small amount of watering that we have to do. So weather report for tomorrow is clear and sunny, and spirits are in good humour. Okay, so living off the land. So a Grange display. I think that is in a not month's time, a week's time, perhaps. But anyway, we have loads and loads of roses. Can we actually see who likes these, or are we honestly just going to be in a situation where we just go, oh, like say hello to someone and go, here's a rose, here's a rose, here's a rose, enjoy. Because I know Hayley likes them because she was the one that gave us the seeds in the first place. So let's just have a look. And okay, I think we are fine. Do we have any more wine? No, that is still processing. I really want like some kind of mod or indicator that tells me how long it's going to be before whatever's in the keg finishes processing. Because waiting around and trying to see when it's actually going to be done is a slight bit aggravating, so it would be nice to have something that tells you how long it has left to go. It's 7 a.m. We can probably head up and put those corn into the quality crops bundle and get that completed. And then obviously from that, I think we just obviously have the animal bundle. Oh, another daisy. Let's go grab that. There we go. Once again, like I keep saying, those seem to be from the Stardew Valley Expanded mod, but they give us nice quick boosts of energy. No, not the like, not the fish bundle. Jeez. Anyway, up here, the quality crops bundle, and also yes, we wanted the 4 crops, so we need an eggplant and a pumpkin. But anyway, we can come here. There we go, 5 corn, bundle complete. And we get a preserves jar from that. So unfortunately, the animal bundle, we need a large cow's milk, large goat's milk, large brown egg, wool, and duck egg. So that is going to take us some time to get through, unfortunately. And we are also going to need a rabbit's foot for the bulletin board, help request board. So it may be an idea if we come through and basically try and get a chicken coop upgraded. Oh, yes, hang on one moment. There you go, Shane. Rose for you. Actually, yes, let's go and do that. Yes, let's just chuck roses at everyone. Okay, you apparently didn't like that too much. Bok choy, don't have one. Sorry. And that doesn't open for another 10 minutes. Oh, going to say we'll just wait outside, but it did tick over to 10 a.m. when I was doing that. Hello, Pierre. Have a rose. Yes, this is just basically going to be my method for all of this. Are we friends enough with Abigail? No, we are not. But we can go over here to Caroline and give her one. Hey, there you go. Have a rose. We should have enough to give, obviously, at least some people flowers and try and get their thoughts about us up a bit. Somehow I don't think Alex is going to, or Alex or George are going to like these too much, but you know what? You're getting a rose anyway. There you go. I'm imagining you are going to adore it. Yep, I thought so. I thought you would absolutely adore a rose. You just seem like the kind of person that adores flowers. And let's go in here. Pam. Give you one. Okay, you're fine. And that is all of my regular roses gone. Let's see. Lewis, there you go. You got one there. Come across here. We've actually got a blackberry. And there is Leia. Not Leia. Penny. So you get a silver rose. And you like that. That's nice to see. Come back over here. What do you have that I can grab? A mayonnaise, black tea, toast Hawaii, toast with cheese, no pineapple slice. That sounds nice. A lemonade cocktail. Okay, that requires a lot of alcohol. A melon sundae, so melon syrup, melon fruit and vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream soda, or triple strawberry sundae. Okay, I think those are a bit too much out of our intended price point, but let's come down here, grab that new fishing rod, and then we can come back up, do some fishing in the river, and then obviously come back down when it gets to about 6 p.m. and we can go for the albacore tuna down here for the day. And I think that will be our plan. Whoops, if we don't get caught on the side of the house. Okay, so anyway, we want... There we go, iridium rod. Oh, you're actually selling the fish that I sold you. Okay, and we want... Yes, one treasure hunter, seems we can't actually afford more than that. And yeah, let's just max out. Let's just get the maximum amount of bait that we can. There we go, that is attached to that, and that is attached to that. So we want to obviously swap that out with our regular one, and we can see how much additional power that this gives us between, obviously... Oh yes, we can go to Elliot, because I think it's your birthday today, or is that tomorrow? Positron, come in. Welcome to my humble, well, shack. At least you're honest about it. This is my writing desk. It's where I spend most of my time. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a writer. Have I told you that? That's why I live out here by myself. I figured a lonely life by the sea would help me focus on my literary aspirations. Everyone back home said I was nuts, that I could never make it as a writer. Can you believe it? They said, for every successful author, there's 1,000 who fail miserably. Such pessimism, it's sickening. I can see it in your eyes. You believe in me, Positron. You've got that spark. Now that's inspiring. That's what I'm looking for. A question. What kind of books do you like? So we have the option of mystery, romance, or sci-fi. And I admit, of those three options, I mostly love sci-fi. Like, I would have never guessed. I suppose even those of the earthiest professions sometimes have their heads in the stars. I'll remember that. Well, enough talk about me. You probably know a lot about plants, don't you? Well, I try. Would you mind taking a look at this rose here? I'm afraid it's not doing so well. Oh, that's quite ironic, seeing as I was hopping in to give you a rose as a gift. So anyway, there we go. Okay, so that was not an amazing gift for you. But we can have a look here. Okay, that is going to be slightly annoying. So obviously we know that Pam loves beer, but she does like roses. That was... Okay, let's have a look. And... Yep, okay, so we'll just do that. Cross to Pam. Shane loves pizza, likes roses. Elliot, yep, okay. Pomegranates. Demetrius, apparently we haven't given him any gifts at all. Spaghetti bolognese, we know because we talked to, I think it was Sebastian who told us that. Lewis loves both beer and roses. George likes roses. Nothing from Jodie. Caroline likes that. Marnie, honeysuckle, and pierogi. The pierogi we had Shane tell us about that. Leia, salad, which we pretty much just toss at her every time we see her in the saloon anyway. Alex likes roses. Pierre likes them. Haley. Sam loves pizza. Emily, topaz. Evelyn, so she loves the roses as well. Yeah, so we are somewhat okay on that. Obviously we're going through. Andy loves beer. Everyone else seems to be all right. And let's just exit out of there. And is my map thing broken? Yes, it still is. So unfortunately we aren't able to do that. But what we can do is go up to the river and do a spot of fishing. And try and get back that 9,000 we just spent on the new fishing rod, the treasure bobber, and bait. And hopefully, fingers crossed, between that and the good luck that we've got today, it will be more of a success. So we can obviously get started here. And the first thing we pull up is some algae. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be anything else? So let's just have a look, and we have we have snagged something, so let's just see what this one is. Perfect catch. It's always nice to see, and that is a smallmouth bass, not what we were hoping to find. Oh, apparently we put that in and we got a bite almost immediately. Okay, you're a little bit of a wiggler. So let's just have a look, grab that, and go for the treasure chest. So obviously, yes, you still lose progress on catching the fish when you are going to or from the treasure chest, but when you're actually trying to catch it or trying to get the treasure chest, it doesn't degrade any. There is the tiger trap that we needed, and the treasure chest has ooh ooh. So we got one piece of bait, one diamond, and a Neptune's glaive, a level 20 sword, an heirloom from beyond the gem sea. So unfortunately does anywhere from 1 to 65 damage, -1 speed, but does give you +2 defense, +25 crit chance, and also +4 weight, which basically means the added weight means it's got quite a high knockback to it. So yes, we do seem to be obviously going through and getting quite a few bites for the fish because we do have the bait on this. And there's another tiger trout. And basically we will just sit here until 6 p.m. fishing through, and then we'll go back to the beach and catch some more albacore, tuna. And then I think we'll probably be taking a break after that. See if I can reconfigure the game to get the sound back and working, and obviously get a bit of a drink, get a snack, do some stretches, and just make sure that I'm not spending my entire time crouched in front of the computer monitor. Oh, so we have got another treasure chest here, so this is working nicely today. Good luck, giving us obviously the maybe it was the salmon I was thinking. That was an autumn one. So another piece of bait and some stone. So not amazing. I can't quite remember if the salmon is actually useful for anything other than obviously just in generic. No, yes it is. Yes it is, because we have a salmon dinner, because that's one of the things that Alex really likes. So yes, we can do some salmon, and we can start chucking salmon dinners at Alex if we are wanting to get him as our spouse. Now, speaking of, I'm trying to figure out if we actually want to go for one of my quote-unquote standard spouses, or if we want to try someone a little bit different, because in the game I've romanced Shane, Alex, and from Stardew Valley Expanded, Victor. But I also potentially have my eye on it was Sebastian that quite a lot of people seem to like. Leia as well. And then also from Stardew Valley Expanded, we have Sophia, who could be of interest. She is another character that, similarly to Shane, deals with mental health aspects. As we've seen in one of her earlier cutscenes, she has some kind of depression or anxiety that she is on medication for, but I've not progressed too much into obviously her heart events and such to really get to know her, so it might be worth doing that anyway. And then beyond that, well, I honestly don't know who we might romance. So I did do a bit of a pros and cons, and then obviously I have my favourites, and then we have basically Leia and Sebastian, who people in the community generally seem to quite like. So I was thinking of adding them on as potential options and seeing how I feel about them. Okay, you are being very slippery. I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep you. Nope. Nope. There we go. Just lost it. Oh well. Maybe next time. And also because you saw me move across where we have some fishing bubbles, which basically means we have double bait power just from that. And there we go. Perfect catch. What did we get? Another salmon. Okay. That's good enough. And let's just see anything else that we can catch here before 6 p.m. Okay, the bubbles just disappeared. We got one more catch on this. And okay, yep. So let's just grab that or head up to the community centre, put these other fish in that bundle, and then come back down to the sea and start catching some more albacore tunas. So how are we actually doing with that? Okay, we don't have too much of the trap bobber left, but I don't think we're going to be able to get down, sell the fish that we have, and buy a new trap bobber before Willie closes his shop at 5, which is going to be slightly unfortunate. But nevertheless, we can come over here. Lake fish bundle, nope, that's the wrong one. River fish bundle, tiger trout. They say, do we have a standard one? Yes, we do. So bundle complete. And then grab that, and that gives us 30 bait. So then we can just add that to there. So that gives us 174. And then go all the way down to the beach for our next one. And actually, I know we can craft a trap bobber ourselves. What does it require? 2 gold bars. Okay. That's 2 gold bars or 750 gold from Willie's shop. And it honestly may just be better for us to buy it from Willie's shop, because I'm not quite sure we have the options for, well, I think obviously the gold itself, I can't quite remember how much one singular gold ore sells for, but my brain is telling me that it's going to be pretty similar to the cost of a treasure bobber anyway. And yeah, as I thought, is that it's gone 5 p.m, so Willie's heading to, I think he heads to the saloon on a Thursday. So let's just settle down here and get some more of the albacore tuna, which will probably start biting in about 20 minutes. Though obviously anything that we get before then is going to be a nice little bonus. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I was going to say perfect catch, but apparently no, it wasn't. Okay, so we don't actually need, well, it looks like we can just catch the albacore and then ship them. We don't need to keep them in our inventory, it looks like. But anyway, let's just keep grabbing this one. Okay, there we go. And that is our 4th one, and we actually are almost at level 8 now. So we can have a look at what our new crafting options are going to be after that. Yeah, and we've got a treasure chest, so let's quickly head up, grab that, and come back down to grab the fish. And of course, the way I keep saying fish, every time I do that, it just reminds me of Cat from Red Dwarf. It's like there's a scene where he goes up to one of the like meal dispensers and just, or like does an order to the system for fish about 5 or 6 times. And then like once he gets that, you see him like with just a huge pile of meals in his arms. And then when the machine goes, it's like, enjoy your meal for like the 5th or 6th time. Cat just walks away and goes, I will. So yeah, Red Dwarf, bizarrely enough, isn't actually a show I've watched really from beginning to end. I've seen a few episodes kind of like here and there, and I have some that I do like personally rank quite highly, but it's not something that I've ever sat down and watched end to end, really, which is a bit bizarre when you think about it, because it is one of the like higher regarded British comedy shows done on an absolute shoestring budget, like ridiculously ridiculous special effects, like back in the classic Doctor Who era. But it's one of those things where, like, yeah, the amount of money you've got and resources to do the special effects, you just basically lean in hard to good writing as much as you can. Okay, got that. This is going to be slightly disappointing if we don't actually manage to get any more than just one albacore tuna from all of this. So we may have to come back in the morning and just do a full fishing session morning and evening to try and get something, especially when we just end up getting trash like a newspaper. And we are also starting to feel exhausted, so we're going to need to eat something after this catch. which looks like, thankfully, is another tuna. So I think this is going to be tuna number 5, but we'll check it in a moment. No, that's an eel. Okay, but anyway, so we've caught 4 albacore tunas. Okay, got that daisy that we can eat and the blackberry. And flip to the next one, and we've got all of these daisies that we can just keep on eating. Now we'll probably want to keep 1 or 2 of them just in case there's actually a recipe for that. So I get the feeling there might be. I mean, there's probably going to be like an elderflower cordial somewhere, but daisy I'm not 100% sure. So fingers crossed that this is a tuna. Nope, it's another eel. I don't want eels, I want tuna. Though thankfully we have gotten to level 8 of fishing, so we'll get a few new options and items there. And then let's just have a look. Another bit of seaweed. I know I'm wanting seaweed and algae for the fish ponds, but when I'm trying to actively find one specific thing, it is getting a bit aggravating, people. Or game, or whatever. Random number generator, like that. Starfish. More bait. Aye. So yeah, I was hoping that I'd be able to actually get some decent progress towards the big bundle for Demetrius, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it, so we're going to have to come back here again tomorrow and try again. Okay, so let's just grab, okay. And come on, be sensible. I think this is another eel. Yep. So we've got enough eels probably to populate a new fish pond. Oh, this may be a tuna, maybe. If we can get 5 by the end of the day, I'll be moderately okay. Nope, that is a super cucumber. And 10 p.m. So obviously, once again, 2 more hours in game here. And then we will move back home. More seaweed. Hey. And of course, I also have realised that I spent basically all my money ahead of the travelling merchant being here tomorrow. Okay, let's grab that. And the treasure chest. Oh yes, I was going to say, it's like, why has that not paused? Because our fishing tackle ran out a good while back, so we don't have that option anymore. So yet another eel, an ancient sword, which we can donate, and a bunch more bait, which we want to put onto our fishing rod. But yes, this is getting a little bit aggravating, a little bit frustrating. So let's just keep our fingers crossed anyway. A, come back. Okay, I think we've got it now. So this looks and feels like it's just going to be another eel. Oh, no, that was actually a tuna for once. So a lost book and an ancient doll. Okay, so what do we have that we might be able to get rid of if we end up with something new? Well, probably the stone and the algae. So let's just carry on for the last hour and see if we can get anything more special. Nope, just a bit more seaweed. And what else are we going to be able to get? I'm not sure. Okay, let's catch that. And okay, yeah, this is not a tuna at all. It's going way too slowly. Yep, there we go, anchovy. And what is in the treasure chest? A bit of bait. We can ignore that. And probably last 1, maybe 2, depends on how quickly the fish bite. Or, well, depends on how quickly we feel like we've caught something, rather, seeing as we're getting a fair amount of trash and whatnot, rather than just pure fish. So this feels like another anchovy. Yep, and that's a purple or iridium quality anchovy. So how much is that worth? 75. And what can we get rid of? There's gold sardine 75. Okay, yep. Just get rid of that and grab the anchovy and one last cast for the day. Yes, I'm aware it's getting late. Okay, second to last cast, seeing as I just completely missed that one. And let's just keep our fingers crossed. There we go, got a hit, and that is something interesting. Definitely going to be not going to be caught without any kind of fight. And it is another purple, oh, super cucumber. Okay, so just quickly chat to Willie as we go home. He doesn't have anything interesting to say. And let me just have a look at the super cucumber. So that is loved by the wizard, and I think in the fishing pond. Yes, it has a 5% chance of giving some iridium ore. So we probably want to keep some of those in the fishing pond so we can just have a small chance of getting some iridium ore every few days. Obviously, it's not going to be a massive thing, and it's not going to be anything that we can particularly rely on, as it is only a 5% chance, but it's probably still just going to be something that we can keep. And also, it's the wizard, or one of the wizard's favorite gifts, so we can keep some in to also give him a gift on occasion. So what basically do we need to store? What do we need to sell? Which is basically the starfish, smallmouth bass, shad. We'll keep the salmon. Walleye, yep, sell, sell, sell. Walleye, yep, sell, sell. Emerald, yep, sell all of those. So we want to keep the salmon. I think we could probably sell the albacore tuna. Actually go and grab the rest of those wherever I put them. Not in there. Okay, so we don't probably actually have the time to sort through all of that. Oh wait, they were there. Okay. And then quickly pop a few things into here. Quickly pop a few things back into there. Then dash across and toss those in. And hopefully I have not just completely screwed myself over. Hey, come on. There we go. Go to sleep. Yes. We hit the 2 AM deadline. So +1 fishing rod proficiency. We can now craft a worm bin, which gives us the standard bait on a regular basis. We have a dressed spinner recipe and a barbed hook recipe. So the amount of money that we made, over 4,300. So I'm just going to load into the next day. Just double check that me shipping all of those albacores did not affect anything. Okay. So yep, okay, we just need to catch them. We don't need to keep them stored anywhere. So I will transition over to be right back, and I'll see if I can get the game working with sound after this quick break. So I'll see you all shortly. Okay, we should be back and we should have the game sound as well. I'm just waiting on that because I can hear it on my end. And let's just load back into our save game. Let's just wait for this to load up. There we go. Okay, so load in day 5 of fall in year 1. So anyway, where we left this off, we had just captured 5 albacore for a quest Demetrius had given to us. Let's have a look. Weather forecast for tomorrow, going to be cloudy, so we're going to have 2 days at least in a row where it is going to be sunny weather and not raining. So let's see, spirits are in good humour. Okay, so we should be able to go and do a bit of nice fishing and be about as successful as we were yesterday. So let's put the preserved jar up there. We want to grab our watering can and probably store the bamboo pole. And I really don't know what to do about this Neptune's glaive, because at its top it does just 1 point less damage than the obsidian edge. It's the same -1 speed but gives you additional defense and additional weight, but the low end of it being 1 damage is kind of unnerving me, at least a little bit. Anyway, we have some salmon and super cucumbers that we want to keep for some future fishing ponds, so we will just put those in there for now. And then we have an ancient sword and ancient doll which need to be taken over to the museum, and seeing as we are doing that, we probably want to grab the geodes that we have and basically take those over and crack them open to see what they have inside. So we have some wheat here which we can just quickly water, and everything else should all be fine. Let's just have a look. Okay, we've actually got some of the bok choy around here. Fine. Okay, so that requires a scythe. That is not where I left it, because apparently I keep on forgetting where I put them. So we've got the scythe there. And I think, yep, we have our first little beetroot that has grown there. If I make sure I know where I actually am going, so I don't run into a bunch of things. So we want to keep that beet for when we get to level 9 of farming, and then we can obviously start making some seeds out of that. So do the same with that. And we've got plenty of wheat, so we'll just grab that back and start planting those in the empty spaces. So let's just go back here and let's just plant it all along there, and then in this one section as well, so that leaves us 4. Then we can come back up here naturally and just dunk it in there. So we've got soggy newspaper which we need to put down by the recycling machine for the ocean. And speaking of that, we have a worm bin. So 25 hardwood, 1 gold bar, 1 iron bar, and 50 fibre. We'll probably be able to create that. And let's just have a look. Yep, there we go. So there's our worm bin. So we can put that next to all of the other items that we have down by the beach, because then that will just essentially ensure that it is able to be self-sufficient and self-sustaining. So what else do we have that we can probably craft? Oh, we've got a potted daisy. So apparently that does need to be watered every day. So we could do a dryer used to dry flowers and leaves for tea making and vegetables into chips. We also have a perfumery. So slime, hardwood bar and iron bar processes flowers to make perfume. Pepper blender, so blends peppers into spicy liquid. Extruder turns flour into noodles and honey into wax. A regular drying rack to dry them for later. Dehydrator, put fruit in here. A grinder, yes, we are going to need one of those at some point. And a glass jar to ferment non-alcoholic beverages. Turns mushrooms and various teas into kombucha. And everything else just seems to be standard. We've got warp totem for the beach and warp totem for the mountains. But we will go and just check on the tappers that we've got down here and see. Oh my goodness, we have got a load of daisies around. Let's just grab all of these. And then also, yes, we do have a couple of errant trees and seeds that shouldn't be here. I can see you. You're not going to hide. Okay, so grab all of that. So that's pine tar and was that maple? Yes, pine tar and maple syrup. And let's just quickly go across through all of these and just make sure that there aren't any additional trees growing where they shouldn't be, like that one there and that one there. Probably actually replant that one there and that should be fine. Sort through all the items that we do have and put them away like so. Okay, there's nothing in there that we need or that gets stored there. We've got a couple of items that do get stored there. And I think we'll put the maple syrup and pine tar up here as well. Anything else that I can see? Okay, we do have rose honey, so let's go down to the travelling merchant and see if she has anything good for us today, and then we can swing back by the beach and hopefully get there before 11 AM when the cutoff for the Albacore comes through, but unfortunately I don't think we'll be able to manage that. So we'll probably do a bit of fishing elsewhere first and then come through and go back to the beach in the evening. So hello, what do you have here? Okay, we have a large goat milk, so that's good. That is one of the items we needed. And what else? Okay, that looks like it, but getting a large goat milk is good for us because that is one less item we need to worry about getting from the barn and animals ourselves. That is always nice to see. So now we basically just need ducks, chickens and rabbits, as well as probably at least one cow anyway. So yeah, like I thought, we're not going to make it to the beach before 11 AM, so we'll come up here to Pierre's, sell everything that we don't need. So basically the bok choy, the wheat, and yes, let's sell all the kiwis, yes, including those. These aren't worth it, and we want to obviously keep the milk that we just bought. We can take that up to the community centre and put that in the animal item bundle. So, like so, and admittedly I am going to very quickly cheat here and have a look at the Stardew Valley predictor. So we want a large brown egg. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, right. So, nope. So large egg brown looks like it only appears next year. And nope, we didn't miss it. It's just not been available. So let's have a look for milk. Nope. Large regular milk won't be available until year 2 once again. Wool. Oh no, no wool for 2 years. Oh my goodness. And duck. Nope. We can get a duck feather in winter of year 1, but everything else. Okay. I think that is honestly the first time I have seen our options be quite so limited. So yes, we are indeed basically going to need to hoard all of our money to be able to get a chicken coop and a barn and get those animals and items available as soon as we possibly can. So slightly, I wouldn't say aggravating, but yes, that is probably the first time I've actually not really seen any of the animal items available from the travelling merchant like that. Though of course the chances are that you may have a couple of the items, but we will have to look. So iced strawberry donut, ice cream and jam cake, a pasta bowl. So that is like just a regular tomato and pasta, brown gravy, and a monkey gland. Okay, orange gin and absinthe, I believe that is pronounced. So let's go in here and crack open these geodes that we have. And once again do them in order of basically rarity. And just see if we get anything good out of them. It doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it. A fairy stone. A dwarf computer. Do we have that already? Not 100% sure. Let's have a look. Oops, sorry. Let's have a look. Okay, well we can't sell it to you anyway. But we can... Okay, just try and relax myself because I don't want to be hiccuping throughout this stream, but unfortunately that is not going to be successful. I've got hiccups. Okay, so anyway, donate to the museum. So we want the dwarf gadget there, the one of the ancient dolls there, and the sword there. So let's just see what our new reward is. Okay, we've got a rare crow. Let's grab that one. And then head down to the beach. And I think we will probably, yes, just probably grab a couple of treasure lures and then just stay down there for the remainder of the day. So we have 3 days to complete that request from Demetrius. Hopefully we should be able to manage it. And let's just grab a few of these forageables that we can see around. And then also that worm bin. We can put that there. So that is going to start producing worms naturally. We can take the bait from that, as that should be now all self-sufficient. Say hello to Elliot down here. And then go onto the other side of the beach and see if there is anything of interest that we can grab. So far, there's a couple of things over here, at least worth that initial check. And nothing else. Okay. So head back to Willie's shop, sell a few things, buy a couple more treasure bobbers, and do some fishing once again. So we are about 15% to level 9, which is obviously not going to be that amazing. What we can do, let's do 2 and let's do 3 of those. And then we can put that there. So we've got over 200 pieces of bait and we have got 3 treasure bobber lures. So let's get fishing. We are, like I said, about 15% of the way to level 9 fishing, so this is going to take us a while, but I am hoping that we'll be able to get to level 9 farming within the next few harvest sections, and we should be able to get the seed maker done. And unfortunately that is going to be not quite what we wanted, because we're not going to be able to get the greenhouse as soon as I was hoping. So we're going to have to save all of our money to get the coop and barn up. Thankfully we can just get one standard barn. It will be the coops that we need to really focus on and get that completed, so that we can get ducks and rabbits through, because I think that is probably going to be the better, more economical option for us. Obviously most of the fish that we're going to be able to catch here are going to be pretty easy up until we get to 6 p.m, at which point we're going to have the tuna and possibly the eels come out and start being a bit more aggressive and against the idea of being caught, needless to say. So we are also about halfway through mining, getting to level 9, and we are just starting to progress towards level 8 of combat, but that is going to take a while, and honestly we probably aren't going to be able to get any of our combat skills up until we go to Skull Cavern, which I don't think is going to happen until the new year, if I'm being honest, because I have got priorities, and those priorities include getting that greenhouse done, which means we are going to be focusing on fishing, gaining money, growing all of the crops, and building ourselves a barn, getting a couple of cows in to get that large milk, building a coop, getting some brown chickens in, upgrading it so we can get the ducks and rabbits in that. Trying to find the duck egg should be easy to get, but the rabbit, the wool from the rabbit is going to be a bit trickier, but it will thankfully allow us to pull double duty and get a rabbit's foot from that. And then beyond that, we should be fine. We're obviously going to have a few other options and items that we need to complete the community centre bundle as is, but most of those should be fine. And yes, I have cheated a little bit. We are going to be able to get a red cabbage before the end of the year from the travelling merchant. So just had a little sneaky look at that. Most other things are pretty much just going to be down to not necessarily chance, but just when we get them, we get them. And that does make me wonder. Let's just have a quick look at the Stardew Valley predictor and see if any truffles will turn up on the travelling cart. Yes, actually, one truffle will be available. It will be available on the 7th, 2 days from now. And let's just see, we should be fine on that. Okay, so yes. Okay, I think we are going to be fine on that. Okay, that seems to be okay. Yep, I think that is honestly all going to be absolutely fine. So basically, if we focus and try and get a coop up at some point, let me just have a look at that. So we need 4,000 gold, 300 wood, and 100 stone. And let me just have a look. Takes 3 days to build and 2 days to upgrade. And then the upgrade is 10,000 gold, wood, and 400 wood and 150 stone. And unfortunately, we are going to need to upgrade to the highest level in order to get the chickens. Okay, that is going to be slightly aggravating. So what are we wanting? So 14,000 gold, basically. 700 wood, maybe We might just have that, and 250 stone is going to be easy. So yes, that is going to be our main priority for this stream from the looks of it. So basically, let's get going and start focusing on that. We are halfway to obviously having the right amount of gold, and fingers crossed we can get that started tomorrow in the game. We should be able to do so if we manage to actually get a few different fish up as well. Sell a few of the albacore tuna that we need for Demetrius's request. Get a few other ones, that will be nice. Get a few gems, maybe. Like that. That gives us 1,000 gold straight up. And I honestly was about to say that before we actually saw what was in the treasure chest. Okay, so it's gone 6 PM. We should start getting the albacore biting. So we'll just want to make sure we have a bit of care and attention towards grabbing those, because we don't have many days left to get the other 5 that we need. Hopefully our luck will continue on and we'll be alright. And also all the super cucumbers that we're getting should be useful as well, because I think they are, well, they're not the super cucumbers, they're the regular sea cucumbers. But they are going to be useful for a couple of dishes. I can't quite remember which ones they are. I know the Lucky Lunch requires star fruit, but I cannot remember what the... Oh, looks like a tuna. It looks like an albacore, and it looks like we're going to lose it, unfortunately. So I think we did have a tuna there, but we just lost it, so that is once again unfortunate for us. Okay, so oh, come on, be nice. Be nice for me, please. Be nice. We got a treasure chest as well. Please be nice for me. Please be nice. Oh. Okay, right. Okay, no, that was a starfish, not a tuna. That's annoying. I don't want a starfish, I want tuna. Though thankfully I think the starfish do sell for a decent amount, and you don't really use them for anything because they will just outright destroy any energy that you have. Yep, we're going to lose that one. That doesn't matter too much, as I did just see a bunch of bubbles over here. Okay, that is... let's just go back a bit. There we go. So yes, one trick I did learn is that obviously if you have bubbles that are like shorter than your normal maximum fishing casting distance, you can do a couple of steps back and cast out to maximum, and then you can get a few things. Oh lovely, 5 wood, that is just what I needed. Of course I say that and just wait, that is going to be the 5 wood that I needed to get my chicken coop upgraded to the 2nd level. Just wait. There we go. Oh, that tuna was quite easy to catch. That was nice. That was very nice of that. Okay, so how are we doing on this one? This should be a perfect catch, and it is. And it is also another tuna, so this is going nicely here. Getting quite a few hits between the bubbles and obviously the bait that we have, and we're going to lose that one unfortunately. Okay, and the bubbles just ran out. But we'll leave this here until we get another bite or catch something, and then we'll move back to where we previously were. Okay, so... Oh, I wasn't quite expecting that one to dive down. That is another tuna. How many are we at now? 8 out of 10, so we just need 2 more. We are doing good here then. This is going well, thankfully. Very, very thankfully. And this should probably put us at about 50% of the way through to level 9 fishing, I think. Okay, this is not going to be a perfect catch because that was annoying. We just missed out on that treasure chest, so I hope there wasn't anything too important in that one. We did get our 9th tuna, so just one more, and that request from Demetrius should be complete. And let's just hope, maybe, that this is the last one we need, and indeed it is. Okay, so how much do these sell for? Okay, basically, or the basic one, so it looks like about a base of 100, I think. So that's fine. So done, aquatic population. Oh wow, 930 gold from that. Thank you very much, Demetrius. Okay, so even just with that and the extra emeralds we picked up from one of the treasure chests, we should have the 4,000 gold we need to get that chicken coop set up. And let's just have a look at the bulletin board here. Okay, those are both greyed out, so it doesn't look like there is anything much that we have, so we will just have to wait for a new one. Let's see who's in the saloon and what is today's recipe. Crispy bass. So we won't be buying anyone anything because we need to save our money. Rather unfortunately for that. So apparently our highest number of hearts is with Pam. And our lowest is, yeah, some of the people that are not necessarily out of the way. It's just more, I don't go, oh, another 2 daisies. I just obviously don't go over to Jojo Mart or up to the mountains too much, or up to the mountains and the train station too much, so those people kind of get neglected a little bit. We've got a hazelnut and a couple of wild plums, so we can go back and store those. Hopefully get a recipe for roasted hazelnuts, and then also the plum pudding recipe at some point. Check once again how this keg is doing. We have some wine. Okay, so 240 gold for that. That seems reasonable. And how... Okay, yeah, we have got plenty of wood there, so that's no worry. So if we grab this, that is just standard wine. And then, so starfish, yep, sell. Anchovies, yep, sell all those. Sardines, that, yep, sardine. Probably sell the Jojo Cola as well. And keep the sea cucumbers in storage. And actually, I'll just have a quick look. So, sea cucumber is used in... Okay, yes, okay, the sea cucumber is used in the Lucky Lunch. We won't get the recipe until the end of spring at year 2, but... and they just basically produce standard roe in the fishing pond, but that will be good enough. And then we also probably want to plant down this last newest rare crow that we have. Where can this go? Probably just do there. And we will obviously reconfigure this over winter and make things a bit better and a bit nicer. And that sword, I really do not know. What are we going to do with it? It's like, do I risk it? Do I risk using it in the mines? Because it is not something that is necessarily going to be useful with such a low initial damage threshold. But all of the other options could be good, because if it has such a high knockback, then the fact that it potentially does like a minimum of 1 damage would be alright, because it would just knock things back. Oh, geez, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, it is Saturday. We have 6,000 gold, so let's have a look at the weather report. Going to be cloudy tomorrow, fortune teller, spirits feel neutral, so... Oh, hello. Oh, yes, Gunther. Oh, good morning, Miss Positron. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the Office of Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We're being honoured with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. So indeed, yes, very exciting. I also have promising news. The Regional Secretary of Artifacts gave the museum a considerably large donation. Oh my goodness. You will be receiving a portion of it in the mail soon. Oh my goodness, how much is that? Because if that pays for the chicken coop, that will be brilliant. We'll be seeing more of each other soon. Good day, Miss Positron. Wow, okay, if the donation we get pays for the chicken coop, I will be very happy. Hi, Positron. Thank you for your help with the fish. Nature is usually good at keeping things balanced, but sometimes artificial factors can cause an imbalance. I've enclosed a blueprint from a science magazine that you might find interesting. Demetrius, new crafting recipe, Ooh, what is this? A farm computer. Where on earth is that then? No, it's not any of those. Those are all plants. Oh yeah, Chocolatier's Cauldron. Forgot that we have a chocolate option. Hey, it's none of those. Farm computer. Ooh, dwarf gadget, battery pack, and refined quartz. Scans the farm and displays useful information. Oh, okay. I think I remember seeing about that. It's a version, like game version 1.5 thing, so that could be interesting and see what it actually brings. And obviously all these lovely kiwis as well. And we have some aubergines ready to harvest, or eggplants if you are US based. That's one thing that I was confused about, because, well, as obviously aubergine, eggplant. I remember reading a few books where it's like commenting about like or I remember just a book, a description of someone saying that it's like or like a bruise on their face was a nice colour of eggplant, and I'm going like kind of thinking is like white, because the only thing I could think of was obviously eggplant and like being white, because brown wouldn't make sense. But then I later found out that no, when they say eggplant, we know that they mean, or well, when in the US you say eggplant, we in the UK know it as aubergines. Okay, so we can come through here, cut through those, try and make sure we avoid chopping down any of the trees that we had planted, and also clear this area up a bit as well, because we have just so much stuff that we can do all of the space in. And here as well, so we obviously want to make sure we take enough time to go up to Robin's, probably do a bit fishing in the mountain lake as well, just to round things out. And yes, do a bit here as well, clear out the path down. And I think we'll probably leave that be where it is. Back up here. Okay, there was some more grass that is or can be chopped down, so get rid of that. And also the crab fish pond wants a bit of attention, so we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, reading stories and seeing like descriptions about eggplants always confused me, because I never knew what they were. Okay, so you want a sea urchin, so let's go and do that. Clear up some of these weeds as we go by as well. I'm pretty sure we've got at least a couple of sea urchins dotted around. Yep, like right there. So if we actually know, we've got a regular one that we can grab. Okay, nothing in there. And over here. Okay. So grab 10 of those kiwis back. And also put the mixed seeds in, just so we have that for reference. Let's see, rusty spur can be sold, but the dried starfish we do need to send to the museum. And then also, if we just grab ourselves basically all of that wood, all of that stone, and then we can head up over to Robin's after putting the eggplant or aubergine into... Oh, yes, we also wanted to grab some of the crabs from here as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So that should be fine. And then this means that the crab fish pond should be full. We will get a special item for that. And then, well, we'll just focus on... There we go. So population 10 out of 10. So yes, we can then go through, get something special out of that, and then we can focus on getting our chicken coop built and upgraded. I don't think we need to clear out a bit of space here, but I will do it anyway. And then we can obviously get a proper fencing down once we have the coop positioned. And then hopefully after that, we won't need too much food for them. And honestly, if it comes to it... Oh, we've got another cutscene. Okay, so this is Marlin coming down to the sewer for whatever reason. So lifting it up and venturing in, and we're ever so slightly confused. So what else? What on earth could that be for? Oh, we don't actually have any indication there. Hello. Too cold to go to the beach anymore. But relax and read a magazine. So let's just go down here and investigate the sewers and just see what happens, because I think we may need to do this to get a further indication of... Hey, yeah, that just says it's locked. Grab some of the daisies around here. Anything on this? Nope. Hello, Elliot. And let's just go across to the store here, if you've got anything interesting. So all various meats, espresso maker, carbonator, and then obviously these items for sodas and various crafting items. So we'll obviously head up, see if Gus is at the saloon yet, and see what his potential dish of the day is. So glazed yams, nothing particularly special. Into Pierre's and sell all but one of those aubergines. Okay, 30 copper ore. Nope, not going to bother with that. Let's quickly say hello and do... There we go, all of that. The wheat. I just remembered that we were wanting the wheat for specific reasons, as in one of the bundles, so we will grab some of those back. And then we also wanted to grow 1 amaranth for Marnie and complete that request. So if we come back up here, then we can go do a bit more progress towards one of the bundles. And then up to Robin's, get the chicken coop done and progress towards that bundle a little bit. So we need that there, and I think that is, yep, the only one that we have to donate for today. And obviously we could probably spend our money and go up to the Skull Cavern, or try and progress towards that, but I think our money is better suited for getting the chicken coop done and ready for now, because that will unlock the greenhouse for us, and that will give us more money, at least in the immediate future. No, not that. And obviously stop foraging for things, because we do need to come back here quickly enough. Let's say hello to Maru. Just got some sciencey stuff to say. And let's see, construct farm buildings. Yep, coop. And we want this over here. And okay, no, we didn't need to clear out any space, but that's no matter. So will that actually fit? No, it won't fit 2 in, and unfortunately, so we'll just need 1 there. So I'll start working first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, that's good. So what do you have? Anything interesting for sale? A workbench, mini fridge, telephone. To get that. Can be used to check store hours and inventory. Furniture catalogue, which is always going to be nice. A cocktail bar, a full liquor bar. Anything else? It doesn't overly look like it. So yes, I think we will just keep our money, our 4,000, and then we will work our way towards getting that additional 6,000 gold that we need for the next upgrade. We won't be able to do that for a couple of days. Basically, we won't be able to do it until the coop is completely built. But we can at least get progress towards it. And speaking of progress, we also want to try and get our fishing skill up a bit. Though if all we're going to be catching is algae, it's not going to be that amazing. Oh, okay, that is an actual proper fish that we've got. And I think we also need to put one of the trap bobbers on, or treasure hunter. So yes, we've got 178 bait, which should be more than enough for us for the time being. And I can see a little artifact spot over to the east of us, so we'll grab that when we are done fishing, and then probably take the mine carts from the mine back to the bus stop just to make things a bit quicker for us. And obviously I'm just waiting for this to basically be nothing, or not really gain us that much money just because. There we go, perfect catch. And I think the easier the fish are, the less XP you actually get from them, which is slightly disappointing, but what can you really do? I mean, it makes sense in a gameplay perspective that something that's easier gets you less experience than something that's a lot more complex. But we can grab that one. We did get a treasure chest along with it, so what do we get? One piece of bait. That is so worth it. I'm always a bit mystified when all of these treasure chests pop up and you open them and it's like 5 wood, 5 stone, 1 bait. It's just kind of like, yeah, I know there's like a loot table relating to it, but couldn't it be a bit more exciting? Like 25 or 50 of those rather than like 1 or just 5? I actually feel like a bit like you get something out of your efforts rather than a singular piece of something that's just going to be used up in no time. Okay, bullhead, and apparently that was the largest one that we had caught. Oh, there we go. Okay, some more algae, which will be good for when we have our next fish pond constructed, which will be probably after we get all of the money towards the chicken coop. Oh, okay, and I got completely distracted there. Thankfully we didn't lose the fish. Though we probably will need to do a bit of chopping down of trees on the farm just to make sure that we have enough wood for the third upgrade to the chicken coop. And obviously also seeing if we happen across any kind of dino egg would also be interesting to see. Though I think the odds on that are going to be more when we actually get to Skull Cavern than finding it randomly in an artifact spot or treasure chest, just because. So, yes. I'm wondering if during the winter, well, there's a lot of crops with the mods that I have that you can grow over winter, but we may be focusing on, after catching a few sturgeons, we're probably going to be focusing on just stripping through the mine as much as we can, because we are going to need an awful lot of gold and iron to get ourselves some of the quality sprinklers, and perhaps maybe even the best ones. I think those require iridium, like the iridium sprinklers, but we won't be able to necessarily get some of that until once again we go to the Skull Cavern, so that's going to have to be an exercise in patience. Yeah, basically our situation is between, do we use the money that we save for the coop, or do we use it to open the bus route up again? And obviously my answer to that is we are going for the chicken coop and then the barn in the near future, because we just need those sooner. So we seem to be doing decently well at fishing here, and hopefully we'll get a good chunk of money through. And then I think maybe we might, or have a look at where we are in terms of what we can create, how much money we're getting, and then see if we need to make a trip down to the mines to try and get a bit more money, or if we seem to be okay in terms of just growing stuff and fishing, because also we are probably going to have the first of our cranberries ready for harvest tomorrow, so that should give us a good chunk of money. I think we will wait until then, and then we can see whereabouts we are in terms of just the entire situation. Okay, we've gone past about, or we're probably about 60% of the way towards level 9 fishing. So we want to just keep on going on that. And, well, yeah, if we manage to get obviously something really good in one of these treasure chests, that will be brilliant. That will help us with money as well. So let's just see. And we get an amphibian fossil and an emerald. So, or 2 emeralds. So 500, 650, 700. And 725 basically. 975. Yeah, okay, we might be able to crack 1,000 just with all of these items. And then fingers crossed that we'll be able to get a mountain load of cranberries from our harvests tomorrow, and that will push us really, really far in terms of getting the money together. I was going to say, I think after we get one more bite, I'm going to stop fishing, and then we'll go and have a look through for artifact spots and forageable items, because there should be some up the mountains that we've not seen, at least for a short while. So let's just have a look. Treasure chest, be good. Nope, forward. Disappointing. Disappointing. So we'll probably head up to the mountain section first, up by the railroad. Keep an eye out for any forageables like this, and then we'll come back down, sweep across to where the Adventurers Guild is, have a look through there. Anything of note? Not there that I can see. Ooh, okay, we've got a morel mushroom, wild plum, and is that it? Yes, it looks like it. Okay, so just a small amount of things here for today. So let's just head back and head around, get that artifact spot that I noted earlier, see if there's anything interesting in that, or if it's going to be just like a couple of pieces of clay, and then take the minecarts back around to the bus stop and head home and into bed for the night. So we can obviously have a quick look around for some more forageables as well. So this is, what did I say? 2 bits of clay. I am honestly not, oh, cheating is the wrong thing, but I'm not honestly seeing in advance what these are. Honestly, I'm not. I just apparently seem to be really good at predicting what things are going to be for today. But anyway, okay, let's just head up and do a quick check around. There doesn't seem to be anything there, and obviously the Adventurers Guild has long since closed. So if you come back in here and grab the minecarts back to the bus stop. One more forageable. Can we pick it up? Nope, inventory full. So we'll just get rid of the newspaper and grab that, put it in the fridge when we get there in a moment. And then head across. And also, actually, while we are just here, no, actually, because we can't, because we don't have enough space in our inventory. So we'll do that tomorrow. It doesn't matter too much because we will be checking more for when we have the actual chickens and whatnot there. So put those down and water those and water those. So what can we sell? Basically all the fish. So I don't think we need those for anything. The artifacts that we have that we've already donated. The bull head, and we want to keep the mushrooms and rusty spur that could be donated. Okay, and we have one last spot that we can put the amaranth in. Let's just put that there, water it, just make sure. Couple more salt throughs. So a few bits in there. And then back in here. Okay, that's that. And pop those in. And those common mushrooms as well. So we seem to be okay on that. We obviously have a few things where we have the recipe, but we don't have the items for it. Like we've got a roots platter, which we could probably do when we go down to the mines at some point. A survival burger as well. And let's just head to bed for the day. And say hello / good night to our kitty. And we got, oh, almost 2,500 from all of that actually. Probably benefited from the 500 we got from selling the emeralds. And it's the 7th. We are 65% of the way towards affording the next chicken coop update. Tomorrow is going to be cloudy. Spirits are in good humour. Queen of Sauce is tortillas, which we already know how to make. And let's just have a look. Oh my goodness, how much was that? Dear Positron, enclosed is a portion of the funding we were recently awarded by the Regional Secretary of Artifacts. Thanks to your generous donations, the museum has become a major contributor to ongoing efforts to conserve Fergill's cultural heritage. I hope these funds provide assistance in your future adventures. Gunther, 40,000! Okay, yes, yes. That indeed does mean that we can basically afford the upgrade for the chicken coop. Okay, so basically now we just need instead to manage and figure out what we're going to do with the money, because we could go and just donate all of that and get the bus route back up and running. Okay, that is all those items there. Apparently, no, we are not getting the cranberries today. We are getting the cranberries tomorrow from the looks of it. Anything in here? So artichoke. Where is that one? No, artichoke. Available from Pierre's General Store starting in year 2. Okay. Right, so we probably want to keep those, especially seeing as there's an artichoke dip recipe. And then also we have a super meal, which gives you plus 40 max energy and plus 1 speed. That is only available from Pierre's in year 2. So yes, we will keep those for the seed maker. So let's just pop over here. So put pretty much all of those in. And anything else I think we're good on. So what do we do in terms of progress for the day? So quality sprinkler is 1 iron bar, 1 gold bar and 1 refined quartz. So let's just have a look at the other options that we have. So okay, iridium sprinkler requires 1 gold bar, 1 iridium bar and 1 battery pack. Okay. Okay, yes, so we basically need to see how many how many iron bars and how many refined quartz we have. We have 6 iron bars and 34 refined quartz. So yeah, basically we need to do like levels 60 to 90 in the mines. Rainbow shell could probably just be chucked in and donated. And then come across here and check our fruit bat cave and the personal quarry just to see if there's anything good there. And then I think we will indeed head down level 60 to 90 in the mines just so we can get all of the copper and gold that we probably will need. And also we could probably do some of these geodes over to Clint's and see if there's anything interesting in there, and it will also benefit us by seeing how much gold ore sells or how much he sells gold ore for, and we can calculate how much the treasure bobber will, whether that is worthwhile in terms of buying it or making it, because I get the feeling it's going to be better off just buying it. Okay, what do we have down here? Just a bit of copper, so we can just cut through that and probably make a few little cherry bombs before we head out. And then obviously we also need to go down to the travelling merchant and see if she's got anything that we will need. Oh, hello, kitty, and yeah, just make sure you've got your water bowl topped up there, even though we've actually got a couple there from the farm layout. Okay, come back over here and we want to take all the stone and all of the coal. Everything else can probably just be put in there. So what do we need anything from here other than obviously a sword? I don't think so. So let's actually try out this Neptune's glaive and see what it's like. You could put the stone back as well. So a couple of geodes, a couple of gems and whatnot. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, so okay, yep, let's just leave that as that. Everything else can probably be sold off. And let's just have a look. Okay, 4 little cherry bombs. And head down to the travelling merchant. Oh, okay, got a little seed there which we can just pick out. And let's come across here and we can see that Marnie's got quite a lot of nice looking pumpkins growing. So we should hopefully get some of those as well. And let's go up here. So we have 1 truffle, hops, lobster, leek, coconut. Okay, so nothing too intriguing, but we do have a truffle for one of the bundles. So let's just have a look. So that is the bulletin board chef's bundle. So we do also have the maple syrup and we might have the recipe for the Mackie roll. So dye bundle is just the red cabbage, nautilus shell. Let me just have a look at that. The nautilus shell. Yes, found via foraging at the beach in winter. So that is where I anticipated it was. The enchanter's bundle, we need oak resin and rabbit's foot. And then the fodder bundle, we need wheat, hay and an apple. The pantry for crops, we need obviously a pumpkin, and we need loads of things for the animal bundle. The crafts room, we just need a crocus, and that will get us access to the big quarry. Lakefish bundle will also be done over winter, and then obviously the vault just needs money. And my goodness, thanks to that 40,000 gold donation, because of all the artifacts we've been giving to the museum, we are in good shape to be able to afford basically all of that. I was wondering if that little pause in terms of the game running was going to be a new little cutscene, but apparently not. It was just the game taking a moment to load through. If we head up and let's see, 3 chub. Yeah, sure, let's just randomly accept that. Oh no, not this cutscene, not this cutscene. Oh no. So yeah, this is Abigail in a room, trying to play a game. Let's have a look. You scared me sneaking into my room like that. Yeah, why was I sneaking into your room? So I've been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours and I can't even beat the first level. This game is ridiculously hard. Well, either that or I'm just terrible at it. And then an idea. Hey, do you want to try this level together with me? I think I might do better with your help. You probably won't, but yeah, let's go for it. Let's give it a try. So, bullet hell games I am not that good at. Okay, so WASD is the move and then shoot. Oh, yep, there I go. There I just died. Okay, I have no idea what that power up was or what it just did, but okay. The thing is, I keep on trying to... Yeah, I have no idea how we're actually going to... Maybe I should, like, stop trying to just do everything like that. And calm. Like, and not just make it a bullet hell. Okay, halfway done, apparently. And I think she has just died, so this is... Oh, no. Going to say, so this is now all on me, but no, thankfully not. Okay, I have no idea what that power-up just did, but... I have no idea what that one just did either. Did it just pause? Okay, well, I've got one power-up in hand. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Come on. We did it! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I honestly cannot remember the last time I managed to complete that. But yay, we did it together! Hey, that was fun! Thanks, Positron. I didn't think you know how to work a joystick so well, but it seems you're experienced. So yeah, she's happy with that now. So anyway, let's just walk in. Hello, Judy, Victor. Let's just say hello to a couple of you people. Yeah, I've been reading a book about Legends of the Dwarves. It's about several dwarvish mountain ranges and advanced ancient technology. One of those mountains is here is Stardew Valley, Cornell Mountain. Yeah, just another little bit of atmosphere. Okay, so let's actually just sell all of those anyway, and we'll take the truffle up to the community centre. Although actually, we'll take the hello, Sophia. Actually, do you like daisies? Well, you're getting one anyway. Same with you, Alex. I don't care if you don't really like them, you are getting them. They are easy to find. Don't really sell for much. Give a decent amount of energy. Okay, there's nothing there. I have no idea how long the it takes for those requests to change over. Okay, so what do we have here? Anything interesting? Well, we got powdered milk. Actually, yeah, you know what? I know it's spending money, but we've got an absolute ton of that. Rainbow cotton candy sounds amazing. Pumpkin spice scone and a regular scone. But yeah, we're going up to the community centre in a moment, so we might as well just buy a maple syrup for 300 and put that up as well, and then see if we can make a Mackie roll at some point. Nothing of interest. Fire quartz, that is nothing of interest once again. And oh, obsidian, that is of interest. And yes, indeed, Gunther can tell us about that. So let's go and donate a couple of those items to the museum. And then we can see where we're going to be from there. Okay, so donate to museum. Let's do one more of that. And this is a nature item, so that goes down there. And everything else, we can go back to Clint's cell and get a bit more money back. And then, yeah. So shop, fire quartz, yep. We just want to sell all of those. Get us money back. Do a couple more cherry bombs that we have there. And also, okay, oh my goodness, okay. If we want to just buy stuff, then yes. So a treasure lure bobber thing costs 750 gold from Willie's, and to craft it would be 2 gold bars. Conversely, obviously buying, I think it's 10 gold ore from Clint would be 4,000. So yes, it's much better to just buy those golden, the treasure, these things, the treasure hunter fishing tackle, than it would be to obviously buy the ores and then go and make the treasure lures from that. Anyway, we can obviously just walk up past Robbins. Hello, Susan. Did I do anything memorable this week? In real life, not really. In game, yeah, somewhat. We got a small donation. We got a small thank you of 40,000 gold for completing, I think, about half of the museum. So we're obviously going to need a few more things to complete that, but we are progressing nicely. We have more than enough money for obviously all of the coop and barn items that we will need, and then we can just from there progress on to completing the vault bundle and opening up the way to the Oasis Desert and the Skull Cavern. So we said we wanted to go down to level 60, and this is going to be a good test of this Neptune's glaive. So like that, it didn't do much. And then also we want obviously all of the iron and gold that we can find. Okay, there we go. And progress down. Okay, chop away at that. And then get this ghost. Come here. There we go. And get that one. And any ores that are within easy sight up here? Nope. So we'll just head down. Frozen tear. And get you. And get you. I said get you. Oh goodness. Okay, my hiccups are starting to come back, which is not fun. Okay. And there is one up here that we can get to. Of course, this also, with all of the money that we've got, probably means that we can spend some upgrading our pickaxe to gold. And this is probably an area where I want those little cherry bombs, just to clear out a bit of space. There we go, like that. And then cut through a couple more rocks. You are a bit annoying. And there you go. And I can see obviously a jade gem node up there. And is there anything around here other than a few little soot sprites? Okay, no containers I can see. Okay, one. Yeah, go on, let's go for it. We've got a couple of slimes here that we can just go through for the eradication goal. Okay, so we've got a few. Okay, that's good. We've got some stairs so we can head down. And get you as well. Okay, I'm not 100% sure on this Neptune's glaive, I admit. It is... when it hits hard, or when it hits hard, it hits hard. Like there's a plus 25 crit chance. I'm not quite sure if that's a percentage or just like the odds of it. But when you get a crit on a high roll, then it does good. When it does something like that, where it does a crit but it's only 10 damage, then that's a bit disappointing. Thankfully we have got so much health and energy and defense that this is just not really damaging us all that much. What we are seeing is quite a few little gem nodes, which is nice. Those will get us a bit of extra money as we just sell them through. I tend to keep about, as you've seen, 4 in hand, just for a few things. And then obviously when you get the I can't remember what it's called, but the one where you can duplicate all of the gems, and it obviously means that you have some that you can start off with, and you don't have to necessarily start from scratch and use just your soul diamond or whatever. Okay, that one's down, and let's get you. And one more iron ore up here. It is 750, so we probably want to cut through and go down to like level 90, I think. Actually, I will just quickly check that. So in the mines, and let's see, where do we get and okay, so it says that, or like 31 to 39, abundant copper ore and geodes are common. Okay, that one is okay, yes, we want to probably go down to floor 81 in that case. So once again, just cut through that, go back up, and then I said level 81, didn't I? So go here, and then I got you. And let's just crack open all of these containers while we are here, just to see if there's anything interesting. Like we had a Omni Geode from one of those, and then just keep heading down, grab as much gold ore as we can. Probably actually grab as many quartz as well. Okay, that is a lava bat around there. So I know this is being a bit dangerous, kind of trying to lure them all together, especially as they are doing a fair bit more damage. Okay, I just saw a dwarf scroll. Was that the one that we are missing for the translation thing? Or is it going to be something else? Okay, this sword is not working as I want it to. It is just that low minimum damage is just... that is just... yeah, I cannot really work with that as such. Okay, yep. We're going to be selling this because there is no way I am going to be able to deal with going through the Skull Cavern with something like this. Okay, there's some stairs, and see, that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. It's just taking so long if you get bad damage rolls. Okay, and let's go across here and wait for that bat as well. There we go. Here, get you. And get you. And anything up here? Nope. So, cherry bomb time. Okay, an omni geode, but nothing overly special beyond that. No stairs of any kind. No stairs, once again. There we go. Okay, there's a fair few here, and we've got the stairs almost immediately. That one gave us 3 gold out of just one thing. That one just gave us 1. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, so we've got a couple of containers, a couple of gold ores, so let's just go through, grab all of these, and then I think we will check on the next level, see if there's anything immediately obvious that we can grab before heading back. No. Okay, so back to level 0. Go back to the bus stop. Okay, we can't actually grab that. We don't have any room in our inventory. We actually remove that and see if we can grab. Okay, nope. So we want to remove that as well and grab that. Once again, just so we have those items available for some recipes. I think the roasted hazelnuts is the only one that you use those hazelnuts for, but it's always going to be better to keep it on hand anyway. Okay, so what can we sell here? So obviously all of those rubies and amethysts and the jade, we want to keep the aquamarine. The crystal fruit, yep, we can sell that. Yep, void essence, solar essence. And okay. Apparently we haven't donated the regular quartz to the museum, so we'll have to do that in the morning. And let's just go through, put those hazelnuts in the fridge. And any more? It doesn't look like it. So we'll just put that dwarf scroll there again. It is worth 1 gold to sell, but once you actually are able to get the translation guide and talk to the dwarf, those are like really exceptional gifts for him. So 2,335 gold gained. And to day 8. So this is when we should have all of those lovely cranberries ready. And it's my birthday! So we can go around and say hello to everyone and see if we get anything. So it's going to be cloudy again for tomorrow. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today and living off the land. It is blackberry season. So let's just get together what we need. So the rapier, yes, that is the same situation as the Neptune's glaive here. So we'll just grab that and we'll be selling that at some point. So we have Dwarf Scroll 1 and 3. I think we are missing Dwarf Scroll number 4, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, we can come out and let's see. Okay, we've got 3 cherry bombs there, so we can grab those, and with all the coal and iron that we have, we can make a new one. So let's have a look. Linus wants us to find his blackberry basket, which we can do. So happy birthday, we get a pink cake from our mum, and we get from our dad 5,000 gold. And then please come to the community centre, sincerely the Junimos. Okay, I've not seen that one before, so I wonder what's going on. But anyway, we have an absolute bunch of stuff that we can harvest. So let's get going. We've got some wheat, and we had some of those seeds in here, which we can Okay, it wasn't in that one, it was in this one. Yes, we also probably need to organise the where all our chests and things are for this season as well. And then let's see. Okay, we have one there we can also put in, and that should be fine. And then look at, oh my goodness, look at all of these lovely cranberries. So we'll get to that in a minute. We obviously want to make sure we have the watering can just first off, so we can complete that. Okay. There we go. And it looks like, yep, we got some kiwi fruit. That's ready as well. Let's grab that. And then just all of the cranberries, every single one of the cranberries. So we will have to see and actually keep an eye out, see what our starting balance is, and then what we end with, because this is just going to be absolutely chaotic. This is why I love autumn in the game, because you get cranberries, they grow so quickly, they sell for so much money. Or rather, you get so many of them and they sell for a good amount, and basically your money worries, if you plan well, are long gone by now. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I think, yes, because we bought 83 cranberry plants, and look, we've also made it up to level 9 of farming, so 83 cranberries. Cranberry seeds, we got 177 cranberries, so basically double the number of seeds that we bought. What can we get rid of in here? Okay, well, obviously, I think if we basically take everything, if we have more than one of a specific item, then we take the higher quality ones and either sell those or turn those into seeds, because we want to basically, okay, 25 cranberries should be enough, should just be enough. And then we want probably, yes, all the 15 there. Grapes, yep, and some more kiwi fruit, and everything else we will store and sell. We do have 4 gold star wheat there, and then everything else is just, well, let's see, that's pretty much 10,000, 12,000, yeah, so 13,000, yeah. Yes, this is going to be quite a bountiful day, if I do say so myself. And let's just have a look in here. Still processing that one last grape that we had. So put that clay up there, and what else do we need? Well, we're selling that, we're selling that. There's nothing else there that we can sell. Anything over here? We can't sell the slingshot, so that's no matter. We could probably just sell that insect head, as that is pretty meh. And we probably want to take our fishing rod as well, so we'll just grab that, do a bit of fishing, check on the quarry area, and of course grab all the blackberries, because that is just going to be so helpful with us. Like with salmonberry season, you get to harvest all of them from the bushes. They don't really sell for anything, but what they do is basically ensure you have an absolute ton of food for energy. So this should keep us going through until we get our system sorted out. We are able to grow and use ingredients for cooking, and then from there we shouldn't need to necessarily worry about grabbing things like salmon berries in the spring. So we want to obviously sort through all of what we have. So like put the watering can back. Anything else that we need to store? Probably the scythe, yep. Anything else? I think we are good. We've got our little cherry bombs as well, just in case we decide to go diving into the mines. Okay, yep. So we do have, yep, 6 omni geodes. So let's head across to Clint's, sell these open up these geodes and see if there's anything interesting in there. Then obviously head up to the Adventurers Guild mines. So head over to the town first. And in here, process geodes. Dwarven Helm, I think we've got that already. Yr1. There's some standard clay, a thunder egg, and oh yes, we wanted a quartz, didn't we? Because we didn't donate a standard quartz to the museum. So if we just go back and grab that. And then we can come back through and retrace that path and get a so donate those to the museum. Okay, that's not in there. I was going to say, where did I leave it? It's right there. Okay, so just check. We have, yep, donated all those except that, which we are just going to do. So we have some bone fragments, fire quartz, ruby, all being donated. Yep, solar essences, void essences. Yep, okay, we look good there. So we have Geminite, Thunder Egg, Yr1, and the Dwarvish Helm, which I think we'll just chuck the Dwarvish Helm in the shipping bin to sell, because we don't really have any other use for it, and there is nothing that we can put for the museum for today. Oh no, wait. No, aside from the quartz, there's nothing for the museum. Let's just head back up here and across and to the town. Down here and donate that one item to the museum. Okay, so that's one last item there. And then we can come back. Sell those few items back to Clint, just to make sure we clear out a bit of space as well. So shop, there we go, 3 items, not much money. And let's just check here, see if you have anything. So 1 garlic for 120. Yes, let's get that. We got tea leaves. Yep, let's grab those. And what do we have? A raspberry tart, plain cheesecake, bangers, beans and mash, and tequila sunrise. So once again, nothing too interesting. And oh, we have another option. So a mysterious venture. I'm looking for someone who's adept at crafting and won't ask any details. Juicy bugs wanted, looking for a big wad of bug guts. So let's actually have a look. So just see. And let's just have a look. So special orders. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so what do we get for that? I'm just keeping things quite quiet because I don't want to spoil any of these things. I'm just trying to. So it was someone else. Huh. Hey, it doesn't seem to have the one from. Oh, what's his name? from here. So actually, let's just have a look, see what the reward for the juicy bugs are. So an item. Okay, so okay, that's probably something that we can not necessarily ignore, but it's not really urgent for my purposes and what I'm planning on doing, so we will accept this one. Let's see. Oh, okay, right. Right. So this would be why he's a little bit coy about what he wanted, because this is basically, yeah, make a bunch of bombs and donate them to me. Well, we should be able to do that. Let's just see. So cherry bomb, regular bomb, and mega bombs. So we'll probably want to obviously go down a little bit into where we have all of the gold items. Hey, copper. Nope, we're just going to ignore that. Come up into here and let's just see. Yep, we wanted to sell all of these. And let's just go. So 5,004 or 54,821. 66,455. Yeah, just a small amount. Oh. Okay, that's layer. And let's just see if Gus is in the saloon and what he's got for sale. A fried eel gives us +1 luck. Actually, yeah, we'll grab that. And also, seeing as we have a bit of money to spare, we'll grab the triple espresso recipe. Though I don't think we'll necessarily be actually using that at any given moment. Simply because it doesn't really seem to do anything that the regular coffee doesn't. So regardless, it's come up here, and yeah, basically we are going to be going to the mines and hacking our way through for a bunch of stuff. So let's just go back to the mines. Okay, so levels 31 to 39 should have a bunch of copper ore. And then, yeah, basically probably we want then us level 100. Yeah, basically, oh, level 30, 50 and 100. So just have to remember those. And of course I just remembered we were going to sell our weapons and probably see if we can buy a new one as well. So that's going to require us to wait around here a little bit. We can go and investigate around the mountain lake and just see if there's any forageables or artifact spots that we can see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. That's taken up a bit of time, so by the time we actually get back up to the front door, it should be almost, yep, 2 o'clock. Okay, and there's the chest that we would need to donate all of those lovely explosives to. So we can get a lava katana, so 65 to 100 damage, +3 defense, +5 crit chance, +25 crit power, and +3 weight. So yes, well, let's get the frog's leg recipe, just because, and then we will get ourselves the lava katana. That still leaves us with plenty of money. And of course this is going to be one of these instances where, like, the very next Omni Geode we do has a prismatic shard in it, just because. Okay, and let's just basically run through. We want to grab as much ore without wasting too much time or energy. And also we probably want to conserve our cherry bombs as well, because we are going to naturally need those to hand in to Marlon. So that looks like a quest that is based on, obviously, the version 1.5 sections. Oh, Okay, but it's one of the ones that is actually added in with Stardew Valley Expanded from the looks of it, because it was not in the list of quests I could find on the wiki page, which is no matter to me. I'm just interested in what it was, and it did have a oops, okay, I did not see you there. It did have obviously a time limit of 21 days, so we've got a decent amount of time to complete it. And it's probably good that I grabbed those fried eels, because it looks like we are going to need that bit of extra luck to find the stairs and help us go down. Oh, there we go. Okay. And get you. Get you. Anyone else fancy taking a shot at me? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go. More stairs. A bit of copper ore there. A container. 2 containers actually. 3. One of them actually did have a bit of copper ore in it. Anything down here? Okay, I can see some copper ore over to the left, but we will ignore that because I just want to basically keep progressing down and try and get to some stairs like that. Essentially, if we see copper ore, go for it. Try and get the stairs. Try and basically just rush this as good as we can. Okay. And oh, there's a couple good bits here as well. So let's just hack away at that. Anything down there? Nope. We just head across, and that looks like the last bit of that. So we're good on this aspect, but obviously we just need the stairs. And it might be that we probably are a bit more sensible on this, in which I try and identify or try and complete the bombs as a 1-by-1 situation. So obviously the cherry bombs, we're going to need 30 of those. I can't quite remember what the other ones were, but obviously, oh, okay, there were a bunch of you around here that I didn't notice. Obviously, like the cherry bombs first. Let's just have a look. Okay, blackberry basket, yes, we know that. So 30 cherry bombs, 20 regular, and 10 mega bombs. So how many can we make at the moment? Okay, so 14. We are about halfway there already on the cherry bombs. Probably helped by the fact that we had 6 of them in stock anyway. Oh, this is nice. We've got a few copper ore nodules and also some stairs readily available. That's nice to see. And then let's just come back up here, get that last little bit of copper that's there, and then head down once more. So this is level 38, and this is a level that has minecarts on it, so we will, if I can avoid getting hit, oh, come here, there we go, just basically run through, grab the copper that we can see, and then hopefully towards the end, well, we just unlocked some stairs there anyway. There's a ruby node, so we can just head straight down. Level 39. Let's see, is there anything of real interest here? Oh, well, that bat just dropped a bomb, so that's helpful. That means 1 fewer that we have to make ourselves. A couple of these shadow creatures, some stairs, a bat and an insect, another bat, another insect, and one of those shadow creatures, which looks absolutely fine. So we can head back up to the stairs. Head down, so that's level 40. How many more cherry bombs can we make? 8, 7, so we are at 21. And actually let's go and put these in as we are. seeing as we have them, it'll probably just make sense to toss them in as we have them rather than necessarily trying to save them all up. So there we go. So 21 and one regular one. So that has, yep, that has successfully counted through. So we'll just head back into the mines and take the minecart back home. Okay, so, oh, not to the town. Doesn't matter. We can just click back on it. No, not to the mines. Goodness. But stop. There we go. And obviously all the extra items that we gathered together, we can sell / sort them. And hopefully tomorrow also we will have our chicken coop ready and then we can start upgrading it. So all of those items into there. Okay, that looks fine. And obviously we got a bunch of regular geodes as well, so that can just go in there. And probably actually keep the coal and assorted ores that we need for the bombs into there. Grab the ruby back because we do want to keep that. Rather, we want to sell that. Anything that can go into there? Nope. Anything that can go into here? Yep. And some blackberries as well. So we want to keep some of those because we also have an opportunity to do some like blackberry tarts. Another garlic in there that we can turn into some seeds and then say goodnight to our kitty, go to sleep for the night. There we go. So level 9 farming, +1 watering can proficiency, +1 hoe proficiency, seed maker, iridium sprinkler, and now a prismatic sprinkler and quality fertilizer. So, and because we basically only chucked one item, which was a dwarven helm, into the shipping bin, we gain 100 gold overnight. But so we have our journal updated. Let's have a look at that. Hey, I can't actually see what he's talking about. Oh, raising animals. Okay. The thing that the game basically gives you right at the start. And you get 100 gold from it. So a seed maker, we need 25 wood, 10 coal, and 1 gold bar. Well, I think we've got a few of those around. So grab the coal from there. We have some rose honey, in which case we can also grab the roses themselves. And then more kiwi fruit. Check on the mail. So 1 week from today, holding the Stardew Valley Fair. Okay, so basically we need to make sure we have a few items around that showcases how good a farmer we are. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Watering can, so grab that. And unfortunately we have managed to time it so that Robin's house is closed today, so we won't be able to make a start on the upgrade just yet. But what we can do, no, we can't. I was going to say what we can do is go down to Marnie's and get ourselves our first chicken, but no, we can't even do that because basically everyone goes off to Pierre's on Tuesday to go and do some communal exercise. So there we go. That has got our first seeds going through and being processed. So we will just leave that because of the automation mod. It will just keep on going, pulling fruits and vegetables to make the seeds and then pushing the seeds to the system into the container itself. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slightly annoyingly. So we do have some wheat seeds there. And let's just have a look. So I do also have a mod which basically means, oh yeah, there we go, we've got loads of them there. That the higher quality the item that you are putting into the seed maker, the more seeds you get from that. So we can come down here and put down a load more wheat seeds. And then probably also yeah, just put that like that. So we have those preserved for elsewhere, and take the gold. And it was also the solar essence and void essence for the mega bombs, wasn't it? Let's grab those. And okay, so 4 gold ore. We've got 6 of those. And 13 of those, so we're more or less most of the way to those as well. So we're going to need more of those items at some point. So, yes. So obviously just trying to think, we also want some hay for one of the bundles, but we will do that at a later point. We have a bunch of stuff that we can do, like for instance, checking through the fruit bat cave, getting ourselves a nice little looking peach. Heading up here and grabbing some of the gold, iron and copper ores here to make some more bombs for that request that we have, and also coming through and getting a few more geodes that we can crack open and see if there's anything interesting in those. And then probably once we have the request for the bombs done, we probably want to go and upgrade our pickaxe to gold, just so we have it there prepared, even if that is going to take 10,000 gold from our savings. And then once that is done, once we have the second... Actually, no, how much is the third upgrade for the coop going to cost? Okay, so the total cost is 34,000. We've spent 4,000. So yes, we are going to need, yeah. We are going to need to keep all of that money basically to get the super uber deluxe coop done. So maybe not upgrade our pickaxe just yet. It's going to be a bit of a shame. But anyway, so we have 7 regular geodes there. Probably also keep the copper ore as well. And unfortunately, that didn't give us anywhere near as much ores as I was hoping it would. And I think, seeing as I'm being not lazy is the wrong word, but we'll basically just go through, chuck all of these into the shipping bin, then head over to Clint's, crack open the ores. So yep, sell, sell, sell. Did I actually check the not forecast, the luck for today? I can't quite remember. I don't think I did. I think I was too excited about the seed maker. So weather report, beautiful sunny day, and fortune teller. Spirits are very displeased. Okay, so that's not going to be fun. We can see here we've got some bunch of ancient seeds, and look, all of those as well. So that looks like it's progressing nicely, and there's a bunch more. That just gave us 10 ancient seeds. So we will head over to Clint's and crack open some of these ores, and also let's just quickly do it first. So that is 24, so we just need 6 more, and theoretically we probably could just buy a bunch of the copper ore and complete that first bundle that way. So what we want to do here is quickly grab a few more of these blackberries and then head across this way, up past the bus, and go along. So yeah, the request from Linus about finding his blackberry bush, blackberry berry basket here took me absolutely forever to find and realise. As I don't know why, I just, like, even though there's the path over to Robin's there, I just never saw it, never noticed it. And oops, we do want to go across to here because we want to go to the town. And come in here and get you to process all of these lovely geodes that we now have. and see if we get anything fun and interesting from any of these. And obviously we want to go up and find where Linus is and give him his basket back. Okay, so nothing of interest really. And this is probably one of the times where I won't mind if we get a couple of bits of copper ore, simply because that is something that we need to fulfill that request order. Like that. I won't complain too much about that. I think we have probably found all of these beforehand, so let's just shop. Yeah, calcite. Hematite. Okay, no, we didn't have any hematite. So we said we had 24. That's 25. So to make another 5, we need 20 copper ore. And then to make another 6 of these, we need 24 iron ore. Okay, so and do that, and then we'll basically go down into the mines and start hacking away for the gold for the mega bombs. Other than that, I think we will be good. So we probably want to head up to the mines and then come down, see if we can find Linus anywhere. Hopefully he's up near his tent where he usually tends to be. Obviously grab a few of the forageables that we find. Like that one there, and let's just keep going down here. And okay, there's a small daisy there. Then we can come across and hopefully we can see Linus around about here somewhere. And obviously grabbing all of these blackberries as well, because we will be wanting some. Okay, he's not outside his tent. He's not by the lake from the looks of it. So we'll have a quick look around for him. He should be fairly close by, if I remember correctly. Hopefully he is just in his tent. We'll grab those. And grab these as well. And have a look in. Hello, Linus? No, he's not there. Okay. Let's have a look up north, see if he's there instead. I cannot remember where he might actually be. I am obviously used to him being around his tent a fair bit. And okay, so there's nothing there. Just Susan and her crops. Nothing across here. You might as well... Oh, there you are, Linus. Okay, there we go. And there you go. There's your basket. Though, I apologise because I am basically going around and grabbing all the blackberries instead. So I hope you weren't wanting too many of them. Sorry. Anyway, we can go back to the Adventurers Guild and put these items in the chest that Marlon requested, and then we can go down to level 100 of the mines and probably just start hacking away at everything there to get the last of it. So pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. Man, do I get sick of these seasonal fads? And so I can appreciate like the annoyance behind seasonal fads, especially if it's like a limited time thing, because there's always the chance that if I really find something and I enjoy it, then there is always the chance that as it's a seasonal / limited edition item, I'm just never going to be able to find it again. Okay, so that is done. Okay, and apparently we already had one large bomb there, but never mind. That will just help us. So let's just have a look. Mistress. So, yep, 6 mega bombs. So we just need 4 more. And each of those is 4 gold ore, 1 solar essence, and 1 void essence. I think we had enough solar essence and void essence anyway, but let's just go down level 100 and get going in terms of monster eradication. So something like that obviously helps. And we want to obviously try and avoid using as many bombs as we can. So probably at this level we are just going to be using the cherry bombs, maybe the regular bombs, rather than anything major. And this is probably, I was going to say, this is when the one, ooh, mushroom cave, mushroom level. So this is going to get us a lot of money. So excuse you, I've got no interest in you for the moment. I just want all these lovely, lovely, lovely mushrooms. So we can just go through and grab all of these. Yes, mushroom cave level. Lovely to see. Always, always lovely to see. Because you just get so much money from it all. Okay. Okay, and there's a void essence. And another one there. And just get that. And go away at some of these rocks to see if we can quickly find the stairs. So yeah, unfortunately they did change it quite a while back where, like, finding a mushroom level, clearing it out, and leaving the mine and coming back doesn't refresh it. So slight disappointment, but once again one of those things that I understand from a gameplay level, it's kind of a bit broken to just leave it as it is. Okay. Let's just have a look at that. And some more gold over here, so let's grab all of this out we can. And then, oh, okay, there's another regular bomb there that we can just straight up use. So I think we will do that. Where are they? And if we just come and put that there and move away. It didn't do too much, didn't reveal any stairs for us, which is slightly unfortunate. So we go do that and get this bit of gold that's over here, and hopefully we can get the stairs at some point soon. Want to avoid that big rock because there are no stairs underneath it and it will just waste our energy. Let's just do that and that. Oh, okay, apparently you're a hermit crab. Giving us another bomb. And bats, go away. Ooh, that one dropped a diamond. Okay, that was interesting. That one dropped a diamond, so we'll just get rid of some of these things that we can find more easily around the farm and whatnot. So, hey, let's play a game of where are the stairs going to be? There they are. Oh goodness, okay, we've got a legendary slime here, so quickly eat something first. Okay, let's just hammer at you. So you gave us a shadow dagger. I think we've seen that before, but it's always slightly hard in the throat when you see a legendary one like that. Okay, how are we doing for time? It is 8:20. And we can craft 2 more mega bombs. So we just need 2 more. Okay, and what is the item that we were missing? That was a solar essence and void essence. So actually, you know what? Let's just chuck a bomb down there. Get all of that lovely gold with minimal effort. Then we can come here and start wrenching through all of these. Okay. I say, are you going to drop anything nice? Probably not. Okay, so we have a couple of items that we want. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of the mixed seeds and the bat wing. And yeah, the dwarvish helm, because those aren't... why am I trying to look for stairs? We already found them. Oy, jeez. Okay, so once again, head down. Okay, so that is a strange bun and a solar essence. So what are we going to get rid of in that case? Always a tricky thing. Well, that. And then if we actually just go and eat that strange button, and we just need one more. So we could honestly go back and oh no, I've just seen it. Okay, one more mega bomb. Okay, get out, get out, get out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yes, I know we don't, or we're not on that tight of a deadline, but I do want to do this. Okay, so there we go. And that has completed. A mysterious... Oh my goodness. Okay, that was worth doing. That gave us 8,000 gold. Okay, that was so worth doing. Hello, Marlon. Yep. Good old deep in the mines. Risky. Yada, yada, yada. Yes. Oh my goodness. 8,000 gold. That was worth it. That was worth getting all that stuff. And even though we did buy some of the ores, we basically earned it back just by completing that request. Okay, so probably it's 10:30. I think I'm probably just going to sort through what we have that is still processing. Anyway, gold, silver, or gold, iron and silver. A bunch of geodes, weapons. So if we just quickly sort through this, put as much of that in there, then we can put that there. And just quickly sort through. So we've got purple mushrooms there. And various other items there. So the hematite we obviously want to keep to donate to the museum. Have all of the seeds really been done? Yep, indeed they have. Okay. So we've got an absolute ton of all of these different ones. Also got some beet seeds, so we can go through and start refining those. And what else? So summer, spring or summer. Spring, spring. So ancient seeds. We'll obviously be keeping those for when we get the greenhouse. So 2 star fruits. 15 kiwi seeds. 18 blueberry, 27 corn. Yeah, I think we've done pretty nicely in that regard. So we just basically want to go and sell all of the red mushrooms that we have. Like that. And yeah, I think that was honestly it for what we could sell. So let's just head back in, head to bed. Yep, go to sleep. So how much did we earn? Basically half of what we earned from doing that request from Marlon. We have all of that successfully completed. It is the 10th, and apparently I completely forgot about my birthday from talking to everyone else. We're just checking, clear and sunny, somewhat annoyed, and let's just have a look. Okay, we don't quite have the cranberries ready for today. Let's just have a look. So dandelion tea and yep, so we've got 1 ancient fruit ready there. We have plenty of stuff that we can do for in terms of obviously getting the next level of our coop done. We have a couple of fruits here, but for now I think we've been going for over 3.5 hours. So I think this is probably a good place to leave it for now. And yes, we will be we'll be coming back to Stardew Valley very, very soon. But for now, for today, thank you very much to everyone who's been coming in and having a look and watching me play this. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye for now.